I'm late. I'm bad at this. 4 minutes late. Unacceptable. Okay. Whoops. Imagine being late to your own scheduled stream. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I am fresh out of the shower. And I just shaved, which I definitely didn't have time to do. What am I forgetting? My phone. Look good. Oh, shoes. These goddamn shoes. I don't think anyone's here yet, so I can get away with this. Okay. I think that's everything I need to do. No, the Discord. Oh, fuck the Discord now. God, I'm so bad at this. Alright, copy link there. It's going to be interesting when we have no viewers today because I changed the stream time. Hey, Kiva, what's going on? It's going to be very interesting when we have no viewers because I streamed at 12:30 instead of like 3. But we'll figure it out together. Let's hit the timer, right? Let's pull RetroArch up, right? I think that's everything. I got the link. Yeah, okay, let's go. Everyone. Time to duel. And stream. Day 61 of the birthday stream. All Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. So come, hang out, and I don't have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference locked and loaded. So come hang out as I play more World Championship 2004, then a Mario Party-esque Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, Destiny board Travelers, then a balancing / difficulty mod for Capsule Monster Coliseum. So lots of fun Yu-Gi stuff today. Come watch. That was a jank one. Funny story, someone says they're going to stop a phone call 3 times and they're still talking. How old are they? Because I bet they skew older. I feel like it's an old person thing. That's a good thing, though. That means they want to keep talking to you. I only see that as a positive. Also, hello, Mr. Howell. Alright, what am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Also, do I even need this light today? It's a little dark out today. I'll keep the light on. Also, boy, am I still drying off in the shower / sweaty. I don't know what it is at this point. I need, like, actual paper towels. Hold on. I made the incredibly stupid mistake to shave as I was still wet, which means I'm going to be picking beard hairs out of my fucking neckline all day. So, look forward to that. My 64-year-old housemate, yeah, that'll do it. Hey, Knight. Okay, boys, need to keep this going for 8 more days, then it can end. Why, for day 70? The family visiting choose to do a phone call instead? That's weird. Alright, let me start the, it was really loud for a second. Let me start the recording. in a moment. Hello and welcome back to part 14 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. We're on day 61 of the birthday stream. As you can see, the timer is slowly getting down there. Maybe, probably not today, but maybe soon. So, I'm almost free from my shackles of fate, and I can't wait. We're doing all Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. So we're starting off with a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. Then we're going to break into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler. And then we're going to break into some Yu-Gi-Oh! Coliseum, or Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod, which is supposed to balance the game, make it a little harder, do a couple other things to it. So it'll be fun. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, let's get into it. 8 more, sir. Can you math? I don't know why you're trying to get into day 70. Today is day 62 under, so I don't know what that's what plus 8 is. But I guess you're entitled to whatever goal you want to hit. Alright, back to it. Who am I dueling again? Joseph, that's right. I did prematurely make the thumbnail for this, and I made it Rocket Warrior, so let's hope Joey uses Rocket Warrior at least once. Is Rewind back on? Hold on. Problem with switching between so many different games is that, that they all have different settings. Okay. Black Forest, Blue Eyes, Pot of Greed, Black Pennant, Tribute to Doom. Okay. Got some good cards here. Chad, I'm also a little achy today. You literally said 61 in the intro. Don't even with me about bullshit. Under, I don't know how to break this to you. It's day 63. I don't know why you keep thinking it's day 61. You've done this for a couple days in a row now. Tribute to the Doom, Black Pennant, Blue Eyes, Witch of the Black Forest. I could do Witch of the Black Forest. I just don't really need to. So we'll do Harpy's Brother first. I am forgetting the cardinal rule of old school Yu-Gi-Oh, which is you should not put your best cards out on the first one because it's like it's very easy for them to just wipe your board in the first turn. But I'm gonna forget that lesson and do it anyway because I think it's funny. So the timer could. I wish this didn't stop the gameplay when I did this, but the timer could be a little bit. It's like slightly moved over. Hold on. I didn't move anything. Okay. It's like I have to just move my mouse the tiniest little thing. No, that's too much. Actually, that's still not too much. Hold on. That's too much. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Whoops. I'm doing this wrong. Just like the smallest bit. Just like the little teeniest, tiniest bit. Alright, what if I just did this? Would that be good? Can I just stream like this? Hold on. Why is this so hard for me? Alright, that's good enough. I'll take that. I've released the 99% of me, so I'm back to being an asshole. Nice Under will never return. Are you saying you reverted? You regressed? You lost all that character development? I'm so sorry to hear that. We're going back to Season 1 Under? Oh, man. But he was getting so good in Season 2 and 3, and now he's just back to... What are the writers doing, guys? What are they doing? Also, hey, Moz, what's going on? Kind of like... Oh, Moz, you have the new badge. I guess you've already had the badge. I changed from Tyrannomon to Rainbow Omnimon because I think it's a little bit more prestigious. A little bit more of like a show-off. It's like a prismatic Omnimon. Yeah, I think you had it last time. I just like forgot I changed it and didn't announce anything about it. But I think Susanoomon's a cool Digimon. I don't think he has quite the hype of Omnimon. Plus, it's easier to like spot from a distance the Rainbow Omnimon. I was gonna do the Rainbow Omnimon for the 5-year badge, but even despite the fact that I have people about to hit 5 years on YouTube, YouTube has not given me an update to let me do 5 years. It's only lets me do up to 4 years still. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're just not doing this. Okay, thanks YouTube. I appreciate it. I don't know if they like laid off their entire YouTube gaming department or something, but it is what it is. Who can say? I could get rid of their monster, and I might. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Blue Eyes from my hand because I think there's a higher chance of me finding a way to summon Blue Eyes from the graveyard than there is to summon it like the normal way. Alright. Yep, that tracks. Fucking Regeki, dude. Jesus. I don't know what he's gonna throw out, so let's do Witch of the Black Forest. That way, if it's like Mirror Force or something, I can just trigger it. Yeah, that's fine. And then I activate its effect. Look at me big braining. I can do it. I've had it inside me all along. And Chad, if you're watching this, then a piece of me is inside of you as well. Right? Wait. What? Chad, how are you guys doing today? I'm streaming a bit earlier than I'd like. What's the 2 years? Is that Paladin Imperial Dramon? Yes. And then 3 years Crimson Gallantmon. Because those three look different enough from each other that it's noticeable, but Susanoo looks a lot like from the very small sprite standpoint. Susanoo looks a lot like what's his face? Looks a lot like I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. No, but he looks like Crimson Gallantmon too much. So the 3 and 4 year badges were a little too close together. We got summons. We have a very large summon skull. But I think, isn't this what Michizure is for? Or Zerasaur? When it's scared from the field, the graveyard, destroy one monster in the field. Yeah. Okay. So we should just be able to trigger that. Or Ring of Destruction. I haven't really thought about which I want to do. I didn't consent to you having a part inside me. Kyrie's inside me? I don't know why I'm putting Kingdom Hearts so much today. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts in a couple years now. That's not true. Didn't I do Kingdom Hearts 3 last year? I played the entire game in Chinese because I have a trophy problem. But, that's true. I do remember that. Oh, I did fix some of the emotes. I left some of them just like in the hope that one day they start getting animated. But, I did bring back some of the older emotes. Like, I brought back the fire emote that we had instead of, like, the weird doofy one. Because if it doesn't move, then it's pointless. Alright. We're both going to take some big... Oh! I lost. Because... because I activated Ring of Fire. I wonder if I can trigger both of these back to back. I might be able to. Let's try it. Nope. I can't seem to trigger Michizure off my own card. Upsetting. Alright. I'd be able to do this in a different Yu-Gi-Oh game, but I'm locked to the past here. What? What do you mean? When the card is sent from the field to the graveyard, destroy one monster in the field. Okay, but you literally just did that. So, like, why are you not activating? Oh, because this is reacting to battle damage. There we go. For fuck's sake, dude. God damn it. I swear I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks like you're still losing weight. Oh, thanks, Comrade Skeleton. I think I am. I'm down to, I think 60, 70 pounds lost. But I'm getting a little lax with it. I'm celebrating a little too much. Like, I ordered a fuck ton of takeout when I beat Pokemon Stadium 2. So we'll see. But thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you noticed. Remind me a game called Dokapon Kingdom on Steam randomly. Oh my god, you're in for a treat. Dokapon Kingdom fucking rules. I want to play that with my friend group so bad. But it's very difficult. There's a lot of games I want to play with Spencer, Carlos, and Mark, and we just do not have the time to meet together. Specifically Mark. Mark is busier than the rest of us. But even then, Carlos and Spencer in the same room at the same time is also difficult. But Dokapon Kingdom is basically like Mario Party if it hated you. Which is a good thing. I think that's a fantastic way to play Mario Party. But I still have to go back and finish Metal Gear Solid 1 before we do any other new projects. Which has been on hiatus for roughly 6, 7, 8 months. So I should really figure that out. It's just, so it's really hard to find time to record things with those two, because I don't know if you guys have known this. I've been pretty busy for a while. I added a new extracurricular activity to my daily routine, and it's been taking up a lot of time, and it's been made it difficult to plan things. It's tough. I couldn't really explain it, you know. It might not make that much sense, but yeah, I've been a little stuck. I've been a little drained, where I haven't really had that much energy to try and plan extra things. And God forbid either of those two tries to plan something. Instead, they're just like, no, we'll leave it up to Nick. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to plan anything. We see that he's busy. It's okay. We'll just pretend he's not. That's not true. Carlos has tried a couple times and failed because he'll give me like a day's notice. And then Spencer has made other friends and he doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. So that's kind of what's going on there. If you guys wanted your Nick and friends update, Mark is really busy. Carlos isn't very good at planning, and Spencer abandoned me, never to be seen again. So if you want to see more co-op content, eventually, but probably not anytime soon. Just because it's been pretty difficult getting this all together. God, why do you always get it right? I hate when AI has Time Wizard in their deck, because nobody in their right mind would take the risk that Time Wizard gives you, except for the AI. Hey, ENIAC, what's going on? So that's Mood trying to get a group to play stuff. It is impossible. I don't know how anyone has friends. I don't know how anyone has friends. Because how the fuck do people get other people in a room with them? It seems fake. It seems like they made it up. But what do I know? Oh, what to do here? What to do? I'll do Jiragumo. Trying to speed this up. I really would like to make progress in this game. Oh, I was going to say, I think in the last couple episodes of this, I asked people, it's like, hey, are you still watching this? Do you want me to still record this, or do you want me to move on to the next Yu-Gi-Oh game? And I didn't really get that many reactions. I don't think really anyone answered that question. So, like, if you're watching the YouTube upload, right now, either on your phone or while you're eating lunch or dinner, I'm talking to you directly. Do you want me to continue this series? Or should I move on to the next Yu-Gi-Oh game? There's, like, dozens of them. I'm trying to, like, complete this one, but if people are getting bored with it, then, like, I don't have to finish it. It's fine. If the general consensus is, like, it's okay, you don't really gain anything by finishing it, then that's fine, we can move on. But, like, I need physical, or I need, like, actual realized comments, because I can't read your minds. And if you stopped watching, or if you're like, if this is a lower priority for you compared to some of my other videos, that's fine. Just tell me so I can deprioritize this. How come you board chain backgrounds? The color change from red to bluish to riveting plot twist? True. What was I thinking? Play a little bit of Dokapon and currently have minus 10,000 gold, but still in first place because of save towns. Yeah, that tracks. That's Dokapon. I want to have fun playing a game with my bro and friends for a bit. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, like I like this game, and it's fun, and I've been having a good time with it. It is basically just Eternal Duelist Soul again, with like a couple different. I think it almost has the exact same set. But yeah, it's been fine. But it's also like, you know, my goal is to get through every Yu-Gi-Oh game, because there's a lot of them. But like, I don't want to make this like a 30-part series if people don't want that. If you do want that, and you do want to see me like get to the later duels and stuff like that, that's fine. I'll be happy to do it. I'm not saying I'm tired of this game or anything. I'm questioning, are you tired with this game? Because ultimately it's about what you guys want. So give me that feedback. Let me know your comments. If you're thinking, hey, we can probably just move on. We can. I don't know what the next one is. I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh 2005. We can try going through that. But yeah, I mean the goal with the Yu-Gi-Oh games is basically to play them as long as they're continuing to be fun. I'll keep playing them. Maybe move on. Okay. Mods, can we ban that guy for voicing his honest opinion? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Can I 7 tools? No. Probably move on. Guys, first thing for the more modern ones where we can see the cards are. We'll put comment in VOD. Yeah, I think that's the general consensus. Is that, like, this game could be better, but not being able to see the cards is actually a pretty big detractor. Which I agree with, for what it's worth. So that makes sense. You know what? Hold on. I was half paying attention. I'm going to do this again. Yeah, you don't get to play Swords of Revealing Light, actually. I changed my mind. I actually disagree. I don't think you get to play that card. Do I have any cards in the graveyard? No. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! GX a lot. How I'm kind of pumped to get to the Tag Force era. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm kind of pumped to get to the Tag Force era, and I'm kind of pumped to try Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. A lot of people have sworn by that game, and I don't think I've ever really played it that much. There's that one, and there's also like Spirit Caller. There's other games. I'm excited to kind of advance the card game, if that makes sense. Because I feel like we've been stuck with the same sets for like 3 or 4 games in a row now. Where it's like gone up to like, I think Pharaoh's Servant is like the furthest they go, or like, sometimes they go to, what is it, Dark Chaos or something? I forget what the Blacklisted Soldier pack is. Dark Crisis, maybe? I don't remember. But it does kind of feel like we've been playing with the same cards for a while, just like in a different format. For what it's worth, I do think this game is better than Eternal Duelist Soul. It's better, like, organized. There's, like, more... You've got to be kidding me. You're such a piece of shit. Let me end this duel. I can't... He gets Time Wizard so often. It never fails for him. How Joey's opponents feel when they fight him. It's like, he has all of these cards based on luck, and they just win. I can't formulate a strategy against this. It's broken. This guy should be banned. But anyway, yeah, we've been playing with the same kind of card sets for a while, and I do think this is the definitive version of this kind of game, of like select a duelist and just duel. And I like that you can get packs and stuff like that. It's just the packs usually suck. Oh hey, we did it. No, almost did it. I have to beat Joey 3 more times for his pack, then we can start fighting the ghouls, who are randomized. So we got 3 more against Joseph. I think the dual ghouls, or the whatever they're called, the rare hunters, I think those are stage 4, and then stage 5 has like Yami Yugi, Yami Merrick, Yami Bakura, I think Kaiba. So I want to get that far because I want to see what their duel's like, but it's also like there's only so many cards like available right now, so their decks can only be so varied. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm getting re-addicted to Yokai Watch. The Switch game's got Western release. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever played a Yokai Watch game. I have a couple of the minions in Final Fantasy XIV from an event they did one summer. Speaking of, I gotta do the 16 crossover event. Draft forever, plus it'd be good to have actual progress plot and just grinding duels. That's what I'm at. Like, it's fine to grind duels when you're still gaining cards. Like, the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! is... the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is being able to, like, start off with a bad deck and then slowly build it into a good deck. And that's true, but I feel like my deck is pretty fine. Like, I've pretty much made it as good as it needs to be. So, like, there's nothing for me to really, like, claw towards anymore, if that makes sense. Like, there's no more real progression other than just fighting different duelists, but, like, the duelists aren't super fun to fight in this game. And this is going to be a problem that's going to go into every Yu-Gi-Oh! From now on. But, like, it's a lot of Mirror Force, Swords of Revealing Light, fucking Harpy's Feather Duster, stuff like that, and a lot of, like, Gemini Elf, Vorse Raider type, like, giant beat sticks. Like, there's really only so much we can really go from here, or so far we can really go from here, which, again, is fine. Like, I like the game, but it'd be different if it was, like, Sacred Cards, or even, like, Rashif Destruction, where, like, there's an actual plot, and you're moving from point A to point B, and there's, like, a variety of duelists and a world you can interact with. You can sell cards, you can buy them. This one is pretty much just like, here's some packs. Here's some packs. And, you know, get as far as you can. I'll grab Goblin Attack Force. We're close to winning, but I need a little bit more. Can you stop? Where are you getting all these cards? Okay, that's kind of rude. It's kind of upsetting that he did that. So now I need better cards. He played his entire hand. I feel so fucking slighted. I just need something that destroys his card. My own Regeki or Dark Hole. Oh, okay, Dark Hole works. Thanks. What the fuck was he thinking? Like, what? He had the absolute advantage. It's just like they see cards and they just use them. All right, 2 more. As you can see, I don't really care what I get in the packs anymore. There would be some better ones to get, but I don't, whatever. Oh, I can add Jinzo back to my deck after this. I forgot about that. I think another reason that this game in particular, I think the one detractor I have for this game, besides, the awful backgrounds, is I hate that they won't attack defense position monsters if they know it'll lose. It seems like a broken part of the AI, but like, it's something I've kind of gotten used to, but I forget, like, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Defensively. It is possible. It's even encouraged sometimes, but like, I've just been so used to not doing it. I am going to use Dark Hole here. I don't need to, but just going to do it. And then I can't get rid of their Speller Trap card, which is unfortunate. I am going to play Royal Decree. I'm going to play Mirror Force. I should have used Tribute to the Doom instead of Dark Hole, but that's fine. Yeah, let's go for Voice Raider. Oh, Ring of Destruction. Who could have seen this coming? Oh my god. No. Battle. Activate Mirror Force. Okay. Now, it should act... Okay, it didn't ask me for it. Activate Royal Decree. Nobody plays any traps anymore. Jirai Gumo. Okay. But yeah. I'm excited to move on to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I have never played this Destiny board game that I'm supposed to play next. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't even test it. I was just like, yeah, we'll play this, and if it's bad or if it's annoying to set up, then, that's a fun experience we'll all go through together. It's pretty much my mentality with it. So, we'll see. But I am excited. I think it's going to be a fun time. Oh, he negated my trap card. That was rude of him. Actually, this works out pretty well, I think. Harpy's Feather Duster. We'll use... I mean, I can't do anything with Call of the Haunted, so we'll use Tribute to the Doomed. Get rid of Call of the Haunted. Get rid of Jinzo. I wish I had one more monster, because then I could just swing for the game. But I am going to sacrifice Jirai Gumo. Just in case. Don't worry, next turn he'll destroy it, and I'll feel stupid for using a tribute monster. Fusion Sage, interesting. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. So I'm only looking at the cards, which is why like the background doesn't really bother me. But if I like stop and look at the background, it is pretty upsetting. It is pretty difficult to watch, which does mean like that is a pretty good reason to not stream the game anymore. All right, one more duel against Joey. I need this win. Trying to jinx it, but how does it feel to have a 5 in the hour spot again? Is it 5? Oh, did it drop back down? I mean, it's the same as it's been since the start, which is the timer doesn't mean anything to me. If there's any number besides 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on the timer, then it's the same to me. It means I'm still obligated to stream. I'm still going to keep streaming. And there's no reason to like expect or think about the end until it happens, because I think there's a part of me that truly just believes it's never gonna end. Like this is just my life now. Hey, the biggest anime fan, just subscribe. Hell yeah, dude. If you're in the stream, say hi in the chat, and if you're not, if you're watching the video later, say hi in the comments. But yeah, I just kind of don't believe that it's gonna be over. So the timer doesn't mean anything to me. Until it's 0, then it's just, it's kind of you have a 50-50 chance. Either you do it or you don't. It's that, but in a different form. Oh, that sucks. Can I do anything about that? No. Honestly, fair. At least the bank count grows. Yeah, it does. I didn't bring this up on stream on Friday. But, I actually did just take a hit to my finances a little bit. I don't even know if I should... I can talk about this. It's fine. I paid my dad's rent for a month. My dad's having some money troubles, and while I'm still looking for a car, I do have kind of a good sum saved up. So I'm like, well, I mean, like, I know I'm looking for a car, but like, I don't want you to, you know, go broke and go homeless. So I just gave him the money. Wasn't even a loan. I wasn't even like, oh, pay me back when you can. I was just like, just take it. I've been in very bad financial spots before. Oh, actually, I can use Imperial Order, I think, here. I've been in really bad financial spots. And my job, luckily, currently pays me enough to pay my rent and my bills. And so with the extra YouTube money, I've just been purely putting it in savings. And it felt like a good, use of it. My dad's helped me through a lot through my life. So I was like, I can help him out. It's fine. Oh boy. I'm gonna not let you use Time Wizard, actually. You can just fuck right off. Fuck you. How dare you? Do I have enough to swing here? 1300. I don't think I do. Fuck. Wait, maybe I do? I can't math. Good for you, guy. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like a regular thing, but I am just kind of hoping that it just helps him out of a bad spot now. But we'll see. Oh, Thunder Ninyan. Thunder Meow Meow. Obviously sucks you had to use it for that, but definitely worth spending on. That's where I'm at. Like, would I have preferred to not have to do that? Yeah. But, like, do I regret doing it? Not at all. Of course not. So which game is after this again? Oh, we have a new background. Guys, this is you. Chat, these are your eyes. This is you guys watching me stream. Just ever in the background. Just like, what's he doing over there? Destiny World Travelers after this one. And then we're doing Capsule Monster Coliseum. Speaking of money purchases, this was not taken from my car funds. I did save up specifically for this, and I put it on my credit card. But I bought a new desk chair because my desk chairs that I've been using for, I don't know, how long has it been now? Maybe like 2 years. During 2 years, I bought 3 different desk chairs, and all of them have been awful. Like, they just don't, like, the seat's not very good. It doesn't feel comfortable to sit in. And I'm like, I'm tired of spending, like, buying, like, $150, $250 chairs just for them to be, like, shit. I'd rather just buy one, like, mid-range chair and just kind of go from there. So that's what I did. I finally settled down. I was like, I bought a secret lab chair, like a real gamer. And, we'll see how it works. I had to lift it in my apartment today. And it was very heavy. And I got down, like, my arm is still, like, a little bit sore from, like, lifting it. Because I had to bring it down a flight of stairs. And I was like, am I getting weaker? Can I not even lift, like, furniture anymore? And then I looked at how much it weighed. 83 pounds. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's actually not that bad to be able to lift an 80-pound box. I think I'm okay. In my head, I thought it was like 30. And I was like, why am I so weak all of a sudden? And I'm like, oh, I'm not. Well, that's good news. IKEA has had the best desk chair I've ever used. I've tried different ones. Like, I usually just grab them from Amazon. But we'll see. If this one doesn't work, dude, I'm gonna fucking riot. Like, I spent way too much on this chair for it to not work. For what it's worth, just so that people know, because I'm not trying to hide anything. I spent $600 in this chair, which is way too much fucking money. But I'm like, I can't keep having bad chairs. And I feel like if I keep spending $200 at a time, it's worse. So I finally splurged and got a more expensive one. It's very stupid. It is a tax write-off because I'm using it at my computer desk. As opposed to my other desk. Because I do use it for YouTube and stuff. So it is a tax write-off. But I'm also still like, that's so much money. I don't want to spend that. That's the price of a PS5. What am I doing? So I just put that together either tonight or tomorrow. I didn't have enough time before the stream today. But that'll be cool. It'll be nice to maybe have a working desk chair again. That'll be nice. And if you do spend a lot of time at the desk for work, I mean, yeah, that's the other part of it too, is like, I spend how many hours a week on YouTube? We have an actual way to count it now. But I think I spend probably like 15 hours a week on YouTube, give or take. And I stand for maybe like a third to half of that, so it's not like completely getting used that much, but I do work from home, and I spend about 8 hours, 9 hours, sometimes 12 hours a day in that chair. So it is getting pretty heavily used. I think for me it makes sense to spend that much, but that's not something I could like blindly recommend that everyone else do. Also, just to be completely completely upfront with you and be real with you, they kind of got me with the sticker shock. I had spent so long like picking the chair and researching chairs, and like I finally picked it. I get to the cart and it's like, that'll be $550 and then plus tax and delivery, and I'm like, I kind of looked at it and I was like, fine, whatever, sure. I did not prepare for it. It completely caught me off guard. And I was like, alright, well, this is my life now, I guess. So I'm really, really hoping this chair is good. They also, Secret Lab does a lot of like sponsored chairs, which is a weird thing to say out loud. But they do a lot of sponsored chairs. And I tried to look for brands that like I could do like a sponsored one. Like, is there like a Pokemon chair I'd buy it or like something like that? The only things they currently had deals with were like a bunch of different League of Legends chairs, which gross. And a lot of WB property chairs, like a lot of WB games, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm bringing my work home with me too much. I can't. I gotta get a different chair. I can't do a WB branded one. That's too much. Do you guys? I feel like this might not be something people think about. Do you know how weird it is for your friends to be like, oh, have you seen this new show on HBO? And I'm like, no, but I've gotten marketing emails about it at work. Like, it's so weird that when people are like, oh man, have you seen this? I'm like, man, I just worked there for like 8 or 9 hours today. Can I not have it brought up in my like leisure time too, please? Thank you. Would it count as advertisement if you have a WB one? That's the main reason. Is I'm like, it's the property stuff gets a little iffy there, because WB's official stance on me streaming is that I have to tell people I work at WB, and I cannot tell them anything about WB or mention WB properties. Obviously, I get a little loosey-goosey with that sometimes, but the main thing is like they don't want me streaming WB games, which makes sense. That one, that's an ironclad rule I am not breaking. But like it's basically stuff like that, and they basically just don't want me to talk at all. They're like, tell them you work for us, but don't tell them anything. I'm like, okay, then what? Whatever, sure, whatever. But so yeah, I feel like having a WB chair would invite too many conversations or questions, and I kind of just want to skip that part. Rip could have had a Misfortune chair. I don't know who Misfortune is. Making some ramens? More than one or just one? I assume this has all the spirit cards. Or I guess just zombies. I've also bought cheap chairs, then tried to supplement with cushions, and it still sucked. Next chair I get will be quality. Oh, you want to talk about supplementing with cushions? Like this fucking thing? Yeah, I have too. This thing's worthless, by the way. Like, it's not very comfortable, but also the like seat of that chair is so worn down that it's like sitting on a metal bar. So I'm like, well, I need something. Oh, it's Arcana. So, but yeah, back to the game discussion real quick. The way that this works is that I pick a ghoul, and then I randomly will have to duel one of the rare hunters. And I think once you beat all of them, you get the chance to just like freely choose between them. I don't remember who you have to beat for what packs, but if this truly is the last part of this series, if people are kind of done with it, then it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't really need to keep doing it. But yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments. Here's my official stance. I'm gonna move on to the next game, whether that's Capsule Monster Coliseum or whether I do Capsule Monster Coliseum and I do like another GBA Yu-Gi-Oh game at the same time. However I decide it's gonna work. Oh, you can bring destruction face down cards? I didn't know that. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Okay. That was really big-brained of you, Arcana. Okay. But yeah, I think officially, unless people in the comments are overwhelmingly like, no, please, I'd like to see more of this, or I'd like you to finish the game out and fight all the duelists. Consider this the last video in 2004. Again, not because I'm not enjoying it, but just because it's getting a little long, and the content's not really as varied as it once was, so I think I'd rather just, I'd rather start over, or at least just do a different game at this point, because if I am trying to get through all these games, then it's going to take me a while. Also, what a menace. Dark Hole and Regeki in the first turn. Also, not for nothing, I feel like this game cheats. I feel like they get those cards really easily, and it bothers me. I didn't realize the music changed the background. That's pretty cool. Possibly two? Hell yeah. What flavor? What brand? I'm a Maruchan man myself. Maruchan beef is the best, keep it simple. But I also like the soy sauce, formerly something offensive. And I also like the shrimp one. I've tried a couple other ones. Tried their pork, not a big fan. Tried their roast beef. I don't really like the quality of the noodles with the roast beef. I've tried like the chili lime and stuff, which like chili's fine. I like the taste of chili peppers enough, but like it's so overwhelming. I've tried those. I've tried Maruchan's yakisoba, and I couldn't really get into it. But like I just, you know, the portion size was weird. I didn't really like it. It wasn't quite enough, but it was also too much at the same time. Trying to think of what my options are here. I think I go for Summon Skull. I might tribute it to Doomed, their face down, just to get it off the screen. And getting rid of Blue Eyes, again, because ideally I should be able to get it from the graveyard. I forget where my face down card is. Call the Haunted. Oh, wait, yeah, that works perfectly. I forgot I had Call the Haunted. Yakisoba is pretty good. My wife loves the soy sauce one. It's pretty good. Like I said, beef is still my favorite. I feel like the quality can kind of range sometimes, but when beef hits, does it hit? It's really good. I'm a big ramen person. I shouldn't admit this. People get weird on me when I admit this. I eat ramen for breakfast, which is not a healthy breakfast, but it's really cheap. It's really easy to make. I eat more ramen now than when I was in college, which is kind of indicative of the overall world economy, but yeah, I have ramen for breakfast. I'll sometimes have it for lunch as well. Or I'll have like one for like brunch and then wait until dinner and have a real meal. Cool, dude. That's your second Dark Hole. And you had a Regeki, you son of a bitch. You fucking bastard. Do I really have two tributes to the Doom in my hand? No, one is a Dark Hole. Great. I mean, it is a breakfast at least. I usually skip it. Yeah, I mean, I would skip breakfast. It's the only reason I usually have breakfast is because I'm just so fucking hungry. Like, I would probably just skip it, but usually the tummy rumbles. No one has healthy breakfast anymore. I mean, I always remember when I was a kid and they would advertise like part of a healthy balanced breakfast. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean part of a healthy balanced breakfast? Nobody on a fucking Tuesday morning is making a full spread of eggs, bacon, fucking toast, cereal, orange juice, like a full like spread. They make it seem like people do this every morning. And then this drives me crazy. In every movie, anime, TV show, all of it, you'll have these parents set out this huge spread, and then the protagonist will take one bite and run out the fucking door because they're late for school. I don't care if you're late for school. If I make a fucking 4-course breakfast, you're going to sit down and eat there. I don't care if you get to school at 1 p.m., okay? And that's why I'm not a parent. So, I'll get stew meat and put it in my beef ramen. That's pretty good. I sometimes do, if I have leftover like chicken from like takeout or something, I'll chop that up, put it in some ramen. Also, this might be controversial too. I don't drink the soup in my ramen. I toss the ramen into Tupperware. I put it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. I let it sit for a couple minutes, maybe like a minute, 2, 3, 4. Then I basically kind of pull up the Tupperware a little bit, pour into the sink, pour out the water, and then I mix in the sauce packet, or not sauce, but the MSG packet, and I eat it. So I usually have I usually drink it without the soup, or drink it. I usually eat it without the soup, because I feel like soup is pretty heavy in the morning, or just really in general. Soup is just oh fuck no, I don't want to lose this way. But that's how I eat my ramen. I'm kind of weird like that. I also buy ramen in bulk. I get like 24 packs because I just can't be fucked to go to the store. It's really what it comes down to. Sometimes they just have way too much water in it. Got to drain it off a bit first. Yeah, I think when I started doing it, I just like did it just to get rid of like half the soup so that I would have more noodle. And then I think one day I was like, what if all noodle? And I was like, oh, what if all noodle? Some people just don't eat as much as we used to. Like, we go out, my mom eats a few bites of food, then gives the rest to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely weird. I'm bad about eating breakfast lately, especially if I'm late. Do you do... So, Mayo, I just kind of assume that you do the anime thing, where you just get, like, a piece of toast, and you're running down the street, and then you bump into your husband, and you guys both are on the ground, and you're like, Edo! Gomenasai! I assume it's exactly like that. Did you do cereal or microwave oatmeal? I have a confession. I have never had oatmeal. Just never tried it. An Asian store near me, so I buy ramen in mass. Nice. Hell yeah. I'd love to hear it. I used to live next door to an Asian supermarket, which was rad as hell. That was the first time I saw, I think it's called Silky Chicken. It's a full like chicken, but it's black for some reason. I never had the guts to try it. I've heard it's supposed to be really, really good, but I've never had the guts to try it. But I used to get that. I used to get curry. They would sell there, like the curry starter for Japanese curry. They would have tons of different ramen, and then they'd have a bunch of like Chinese and Japanese candy, which I thought was really cool. Like for some reason, I don't understand why. I don't have the answer to this. For some reason, Chinese people specifically really like Hai Chew, which is kind of like, to me, just feels like off-brand Starburst. But it's really big with Chinese people for some reason. I don't know if it's like more readily available in China, but I just think it's funny. I'm just like, it's like that's not something I'd expect them to be like super into. I think I've had oatmeal once, but overall just passed. It's fair. If I have ramen, I keep the liquid. Once I've eaten the noodles, I'll reuse the leftover soup with another pack of noodles. That is madness. That sounds like your wax wings are gonna fucking melt off. Night. I don't know how to deal with that. I wish you hadn't told me that. That's cursed information. I get so much mochi. I don't think I've only had mochi like once or twice. I'll have it at a restaurant occasionally, and it's fine. I don't think mochi's bad or anything. It's just I don't know if I'd like go for it. Okay. But yeah, if you guys haven't been in an Asian supermarket or store for like the local stuff, I really recommend it. They've got some real cool shit in there. I just like getting food from different cultures just in general. I think it's rad. Trying to expand my food knowledge beyond just American, which is burgers and hot dogs, and that's it. That's all our only export. Burgers, hot dogs, and Philly cheesesteaks. that's all we have. And Stromboli. Oh, cool. What a fun duel this has been so far. This is what I have to like steel myself for. I know that this is just going to be all Yu-Gi-Oh games for like the rest of the game, or for like the rest of the series. It's just going to be a lot of canceling for the first couple turns. Spaghetti is very much not American. What are you talking about? Spaghetti is literally Italian. What do you mean? It's so tacos and burritos are from fucking Mexico. What do you mean? Like, famously, that's where those are from. Like, what? What? I think they all have a ban list after this. They do, but it changes up. Like, this game has a ban list. It's just not a very good one. Like, I remember specifically, Tag Force 1 has the most loosey-goosey rules, and then Tag Force 2 has a little bit more restrictive, and 3 is, like, the best, I think. So I used to get blown up by silly shit all the time. Yeah, I can't wait for them to just get rid of Regeki. Regeki is fine to use in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, but boy, is it just fucking worthless in the beginning of the game. Cool. Yeah, dude, why not? Why wouldn't you have more dark holes? Sure. You deserve it. You've been working pretty hard lately. Might as well have a third dark hole in your deck. I really thought dark hole had a limit on how many you could have in a deck, and I feel like these don't. Okay. Ooh, I could Megamorph here. And I think go for the game. Man, they're not gonna let me win, are they? I can already tell. My deck is only dark holes. There's a magic deck that lets you break the rules. I forget what it is. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's your second Mirror Force. 2 Mirror Forces, 2 dark holes? What are we doing? Just play the game. Zero Revealing Light is so funny to see now because it's dealt with so easily. I mean, it's still kind of easy to deal with Swords of Revealing Light. It's just you have to save something for it, which sucks. Like, you basically just have to keep something in your back pocket being like, in case they play Swords of Revealing Light. Which isn't fun. I don't like it. I don't want to do it! Oh my god, you're a fucking asshole. Stop it. Get some help. Ready? Regeki. Yep. Royal Decree. No more traps for you. Okay, I should be able to win like this, though. By the way, we did fight Joey. The thumbnail for this is already made, and I'm not going to change it, but if you made it this far, you'll understand why. I made it assuming Joey would play Rocket Warrior at some point, because I think Rocket Warrior was available in this game. He never did, so the thumbnail is going to be Rocket Warrior, and it doesn't make sense, but that's okay, because nobody really cares. Let's be real. Nobody is that militant about what card is in the thumbnail. I think Trap Hole is one of the few old traps still heavily used. Trap Hole is just pretty, I mean, a lot of the old cards can still get used because they're so generic. Like, it's really easy to fit them into any deck. Oh, I got Beast Skull Dragon. Nice. No Cyberstein in this game. I think this might be the last ghoul. I think you have to go through all of them. Oh, it's strings. The clickbait begins? Yeah. I mean, if I was going to clickbait, I'd put, like, Exodia. I guess I could. I fought the Exodia duelist. He just didn't use Exodia. Let's see. What Dark Elf? Slate Warrior. I don't think so. I do like Slate Warrior. What a fun card. You take 500. Whatever card beats it takes 500 attack and defense loss, and if you flip summon it, it gains 500 attack points, and it's 1900 attack points to start. It's just really good with no drawbacks. So I really like it, but I unfortunately did not get it in this game. I guess, you know, I will say the good thing about this game so far is that there's no hand traps yet. Like, what is it? Swift Scarecrow and Battle Fader. I think those get introduced in the 5Ds era. So you don't have to worry about just like them randomly just summoning a really annoying card from their hand or whatever. Do I have Summon Skull? No, I've got Blue Eyes and I can't summon it. Fuck. Damn it. He got me. Oh wait, Dark Elf can hold on. I forgot Dark Elf could just attack. Like, I forgot I played Black Pennant. Okay, okay. I thought he just attacked Jiraiya because it was the stronger card. Oh, sweet, I win. That was strings, everybody. Defensive tactics. Oh yeah, very defensive. Really kept me out. So I think, okay, we got one more. Let me edit my deck real quick. For possibly the last time. What's the way to do this? I want to add Jinzo and Thunder Nyanyan back to the deck. Let's see. Cybertech Alligator's in here too. Jinzo. There is Luster Dragon, who's also not bad as a one sacrifice monster. You just don't really need a lot of one sacrifice monsters because there's so many cards that just like let you play. Actually, what is Fiend Mega Cyber's effect again? If your opponent has 2 or more monsters than you have on the field, you can summon this card without offering tributes. It's fine. I'll put him in the deck because I like his design. Maybe I'll change the thumbnail to Fiend Mega Cyber just because I added them to the deck. But the problem with Fiend Mega Cyber is that I feel like a lot of duels in this game, it's just basically like 1 or 2 on 1. So like, the chance of me actually getting to summon him is not that high. What is Thunder Nyanyan's ability again? There's a non-light monster face up in your side of the field. This card is destroyed immediately. Oh, that's right. I think I'm thinking of another card. I think I was thinking of fuck, what's the card? Thunder King Ryo, where you can like negate effects. How do I go back to my... There we go. Axe Raider, getting the axe. You're out of here. Obviously keeping those cards. I think where's that wolf card? Alright, you're out of here. Robotic Knight, you're also out of here. More like Robotic Knight Demon, am I right? Oh, it's Umbra and Loomis. It's the tag duel. I used 3 Scrap Iron Scarecrows in order to annoy you. Yeah. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, Battle Fader, Swift Scarecrow, Karibo to an extent. Karibo can also do that. Just, I fucking hate hand traps. I hate hand traps so much, and I hate that they became the meta. Like, what is it now? It's like Ash Blossom, Nibiru. There's that I forget that trap card, the Cyber Dragon trap card. I feel like so many decks have like 10 hand traps in them now, and I hate it. More than any other Yu-Gi-Oh like meta, hand traps can absolutely just fucking suck a butt. I'll say it. Excuse my language, but they can suck a butt, okay? Hand traps just are not fun. They're basically the same as playing Regeki and Dark Hole a bunch of times, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can't like negate it. I guess I could just destroy their card. Let's do that. Nope. One or the other one. Start trying to get some damage done. Okay. It's going to keep asking me if I want to activate my effects. I lied. Okay. Cool. No, I'll let you play it. I thought he was gonna sacrifice it. Mask of the Accursed is pointless because he doesn't have any strong monsters, so I'll get rid of it, and I'll destroy your face down. Why do Umbrus and Luma have a random ass bug in their deck? Ash Blossom heavily counters my main deck. Ash Blossom heavily counters every deck. Which, instead of being like, oh, maybe this card is too powerful, we should limit it or negate it or ban it. Konami is like, what if we just sold it and made it so everyone has it as a staple of their deck? I'm like, that's worse. You shouldn't do that. I think that's a bad idea. And then Konami said, shut the fuck up! I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry! I don't know why they're so angry with me, but they were. Let's see. I feel like this trap card's gonna gank me. Mask of Weakness? Nah. I don't think so. I think I looked and you actually didn't use Mask of Weakness. I checked the footage. You didn't actually use it. So don't worry about it. Hey! Masquerade. That's a good achievement name. Look at Dark Magician. So I think I can just choose... Okay. Oh, no, wait. There's Merrick. Then I guess we can fight the ghouls again. Alright, for the finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. We're going to fight Merrick Ishtar. We're going to complete Phase 4. Oh, he's got a new background. We're going to complete Phase 4. We didn't make it to Phase 5 unless you... All Magic cards? Really? This is what I'm working with? What a great last duel. Fucking son of a bitch. Why would you do this to me? What am I, the AI? I have one card. Music for this is pretty neat. It reminds me of like Final Fantasy X music. It sounds like Guado Salam in the background. I'll do Black Pennant. I'm really relying on this one monster not dying, so let's see. Alright. I guess you're going to destroy a card. I'd rather you destroyed that one. Yep, there it is. Son of a bitch! The Bistro Butcher. Should I let him damage me for that that sweet, juicy draw too? I think I will. I was only draw one. And also remember, instead of banning or limiting Destiny Hero Phoenix Force, they just limited the main fusion card for Destiny Heroes. I think I do remember that. That's just... Like, it's so obvious. Like, they obviously don't actually care about game balance. They like tweaking the game balance enough where it's like, you better buy the new and exciting deck, the one that can guarantee you victory. You better buy that instead. And I feel like that's pretty obviously pretty scummy. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, but I'm also like, it is a trading card game. That's kind of their shtick, is like it's meant to do this. It's meant to just earn money for them. They don't really actually care about the game. So, gonna give it a big old hefty, it is what it is. Like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also know that I'll never quite have the same feeling that I did when I was a kid playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And that's fine. You grow and change as a person. But still kind of a bummer. Still kind of wish that I could get those old feelings back. That's why I play these games. I try to recapture the feelings. I think it's going okay so far. I also think I might have just beat Merrick. Pretty handily, might I add. Because it seems like finally the AI decided to get bad draws against me instead of the opposite. And... woo! Growing Darkness. Oh, so they're talking about something else. Oh, one of my favorite cards right at the end. Game, you're trying to tempt me. So now you can challenge all of the ghouls individually. Which there are a lot. We did just fight 6 different duelists in a row. That's pretty cool. Let me look up. I think I still have the page open. Let me see what you actually unlock if you continue to fight these guys. Let's see. Unlockable boosters. If you beat Strings 10 times, you get the blue and green Millennium booster. If you beat the Rare Hunter 10 times, you get the blue Millennium booster. If you beat Odeon 10 times, you get the gold Millennium. If you beat... where is he? If you beat... oh, is that it? It's just those two? So if it's Rare Hunter, Strings, Odeon... it looks like Merrick doesn't give you anything. Oh, Umber and Loomis give you the purple Millennium. So it's like all of these are just colors. They don't even have, like... they don't even have, like... signature monsters in the packs, and then Arcana gives you the red booster, so you get a bunch of different colored boosters. That's fine. I think I'm pretty okay with that being the end of Yu-Gi-Oh 2004. We got pretty deep into the game, but like there's not much reason to go further. So once again, your very last chance, people who are watching, do you want to see more? Do you want to see me try and beat these guys like 10 times each? And then unlock the last round of duelists, which is Yami Bakura, Kaiba, Yami Yugi, the dual computer. I think you could fight Simon, Moran, and maybe Grandpa. I'm not sure, but if not, we're rolling. Actually, I can actually tell you what the next Yu-Gi-Oh game is. Let's see. So, chronologically, after Tournament Championship 2004, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler, which I'm playing next. That's going to be one part. That's not going to be multiple videos. Then there's the 3 PC games that I'm not going to play. I'm sorry, there's the Xbox Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny. I'm not going to play that one. There's the 3 PC very limited games they had, which are for Kaiba, Joey, and Yugi edition. I think the Yugi one came out first. So the next game, and then we have Capsule Monster Coliseum. I'm going to play that with the Libra mod. That's going to be the 3rd game we play today. And then 7 Trials to Glory, World Championship 2005. And if that's another one where it's like, it doesn't really make sense to play, like, what was the one I played before this one? What was it called? Like Stairway to the Destined Duel. Kind of sucked. Didn't really, like it, I didn't like the progression in that. If the progression in 2005 is also kind of wonky, then we'll move on to the next one, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. No, I'm kidding. that's long been dead. Then it's Nightmare Troubadour, the first Yu-Gi-Oh! DS game, which I've had trouble emulating, so I'm hoping it works this time, but I've tried to emulate that for a while, and it didn't work, but I think I can just try a different core on RetroArch, and it should be fine. And then after that, we're finally entering GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy. So we are 2 games away from Duel Academy. We're almost done with the original era. Kinda, because they bring it back. But I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my other Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos if you're curious, if you made it this far. If you go to my main YouTube channel, at the bottom, there's a section for Digimon, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can see all the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I've played with different mods, or just like English translations, or just going back to playing some obscure ones. So I recommend checking that out. I do have a playlist called All Yu-Gi-Oh! Games in Release Order, but like I'm very bad at updating that, so like eventually that might be good to look at, but again, it's very manual and I'm very bad at updating it. So thank you everyone, and yeah, I'll see you in the next game. But don't forget to watch Destiny Board Traveler. That should be the next video that comes out after this. Bye. Who are those guys? Do you guys know them? Do you guys know who those were? Do you guys know anyone who that was? That's weird. That's crazy. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of 2004, like I said. So let's move on to Destiny Board Traveler. I'm actually gonna sit down for this because I'd like to stand for Capsule Monster Coliseum, which means I gotta pace myself like an old man. Oh wait, hold on, chat. While I switch games. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Hell yeah. I like how even though it's not a GIF, you guys still use the dancing emote, because you just know. You just know. All right, let's start the recording. Hey, what's up? We just started... That one didn't count. That one didn't count. I don't really do second takes a lot, as you can probably tell from the general vibe of this channel, but occasionally I'll just flub my words, like the first words, and I'm like, all right, let's just start again. It counts. It doesn't count. Nobody will know unless they're watching the birthday stream VODs. I gotta remember to delete this later, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Hey, what's going on? We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler today. I've never played this game. I've seen a couple screenshots of it, so this is mostly blind on purpose. I want to figure it out with you guys. Part of my ongoing quest to play every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that came to the West, because it's been fun. We just wrapped up Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. For other games I've done, I did the English translation of Capsule Monster for Game Boy Color. I did a mod for Yu-Gi-Oh! Rechief Destruction that makes it a good game. I played Sacred Cards Vanilla. I played Eternal Duel of Soul. I played a randomized version of Falsebound Kingdom. I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses Redux, which is a difficulty quality of life mod. After this, I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod, which is another balancing one, kind of like Redux for Duelist of the Roses. I've done Digimon Forbidden Memories, a Forbidden Memories ROM hack that changes all the Digimon cards. I've done normal Forbidden Memories. I've played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. So if you want to see more, go back to my main YouTube channel, scroll to the bottom, and you should see a section with all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playlists. Real quick, this little timer above us is part of the birthday stream. Basically, as a funny goof, I said on my birthday when I turned 31, I was like, oh, for every $31 donated, I'll add an hour to the timer. My birthday was December 20th. It's April 7th. So, but that's what the timer is, if you're curious. Let's get rolling. I'm excited to see if this game is surprisingly fun or an absolute fucking mess. It could be both. It could be either. Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler. I love how crispy this, like, how crunchy the textures are on this. You can't even read that it says Shonen Jump above Yu-Gi-Oh! Great. One player. That's me. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? What is this menu? Oh god, I can barely read that on the left. Hold on. Superpower. Other monsters will have a change of heart. Can reroll summon dice once. Destroy all cards with attack power 1500 plus in other players' hands. Aromatics reveal all face down cards. I'll take a card from every player and add them to my hand. We have unlockable characters. You can play as Dark Magician Girl. Wait, hold on. So you get... I think this is Grandpa Moto, Dark Magician Girl. I think that's Yami Bakura. And then that must be Yami Merrick. And then Yami Yugi. Why is there only one Yugi dual monster? It's fucking Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, I think this game is like really, really bad, by the way. Well, so is Dungeon Dice Monsters, which I also played just once. I'm only planning to play this once. In duels, I'll bounce damage back to my opponent. I'll warp all players to new locations. Let's play as Dark Magician Girl. Why does she have an echo? Oh man, what kind of linkage map? We'll go with type 1, I think. Yep, that's Domino Park, recover 1,000 life points. Yeah, Domino Park. You win when you get the following number of victory stars. 15 sounds great. Oh my god, this text. It's so brutal. It looks very bad. Grandpa. Ha 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 ha. Summon monsters and get at least 15 stars to win. When the life points of 3 players reach 0, a winner will be determined. Well, here goes. Begin the game. Okay, Joey, just some random balding middle manager behind him. Okay. It's Joey's turn. The monster is already summoned. You don't have any monsters to offer as tribute. Could not summon. Okay. This is the AI, by the way. I hate this text so much. It's Creep's turn. Creep shows attack position, folks. It's a dice duel. Oh, okay. Guys, it's a dice duel. Joey rolls a miss. Attack, reduced defense. Creep rolls a reduced attack defense. But there are no cards, so it makes no difference. Time for a card battle. Joey, nothing. Creep, 400 attack. Joey receives 400 damage. 3,600 life points remaining. Creep defended successfully. End of turn. Okay. Why do I have an echo? Okay, so we can view space, view map. So this is viewing the map. This is a surprisingly small board. I don't know why I thought the board would be more intricate than this. What? Why is it so small? View space. Okay, so it tells you what's on each card, but you only know once someone lands on it. Okay. And then large map. Okay. This not quite a large map, is it? All right, let's. What am I? Okay. Starboy water effect level 2 attack 500 curtain of the dark ones, fairy's gift, key mace, Neo the magic swordsman. Let's do Neo. Regular face or star face? Oh, what a good question. I don't know what that means. Star face. Remove from dice. Regular face. Roll the dice. Oh, I see. We add to the dice, and then if I roll it on the dice, I think I get to summon it. End of turn. Okay. Okay. Sure. Chat, do you guys get it yet? Have you guys figured the game out? Why is the text like this? Sinister, or it says Wicked Mirror, but that's Sinister Serpent. That's not Wicked Mirror. What? Oh, Pegasus is Wicked Mirror. So like Pegasus managed to summon a monster, but I still don't know how. The creep was defeated. Creep went to the graveyard. Oh, Pegasus killed someone. Monster summoning successful. Pegasus level raised to 2. End of turn. Kaiba can use a superpower. Oh, so he destroys all the monsters in all of our hands. That seems pretty broken as an ability. It's Kaiba's turn. It's Creep's turn. Steel Scorpion must be what Kaiba's using, because that's not what they have. I think they have the bird. The draw one card, Yatagarasu bird. Okay, everyone just keeps missing. Attack and defense reverse. Okay. It didn't really matter. Oh, Kaiba's card returned to his hand. Ah, I see. I don't... Joey can use a superpower. He can roll again. Oh, the card is face down. Oh, it's Zone Eater. And he has Bat. Or it might be called Meta Bat. I forget what that card's name is. Creep was defeated. Cool. What were they thinking? Why does this exist? I don't... Alright. Set on dice. Man, you know... I just don't know. We'll put the star face. And then we'll put that on the regular... Oh, I see. I think I see. I think I messed up because you're supposed to do this with all your cards, I think. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Roll the dice. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. I don't understand this game at all. It's starting to come together. So I think you earn stars for every monster you defeat. Or you can just get the free parking space. One of these days I'm going to get into a battle. One of these days. All right, Kaiba. What do you got? So they have, I think that's, what is that, Demise of whatever? And he has Battle Locks, I think? Or, yeah. Kaiba rolls a miss. Why is miss so common? Alright, he beat the creep. Kaiba's a pretty strong monster out. Were they like, hey, we need you to make a board game and we need you to make it in, I don't know, roughly 5 days? And they were like, okay, sounds good to us, boss. Regular face. I don't know what this means. I don't know why one is a star face. I don't know what difference that makes. Okay. So, Muse A. Do I get to do a battle? I have Muse A. And select attack and defense. Attack, obviously. They have I don't know that card. I think I know it, I just don't know it off the top of my head. Alright, their attack and defense is reversed. And then they didn't get anything from me. Oh, great. I'm glad I reversed their attack and defense. Cool. So I just take damage. Oh, and my monster returns to my hand because I lost. Cool. Oh my god. I don't know why, but there was a part of me that was like, this won't be that bad. This will be fine. How hard or how bad could a Yu-Gi-Oh board game be? And the answer is surprisingly bad. This is dog shit. Where was this energy when I was playing Dungeon Dice Monsters? So many people were like, actually, Dungeon Dice Monsters is really good. I'm like, it is equally as bad as this game is. In my opinion. Let's just, Oh, wait. He's doing Joey's monster. Oh, I see now. So if your monster wins, your monster basically occupies that space. So that's the mechanic. So you don't get to keep your like overpowered monster. So like you're effectively trying to summon a monster. Oh, I have Musician King who has a ritual background instead of a fusion background. So you're trying to summon a monster, and then you want to be able to beat whatever space you land on, is what I think is happening here. Okay. Dungeon Dice Monster is way more playable than this. It also looked a lot better. It did not look a lot better. I promise you it looked exactly this bad. I remember it vividly. Okay. They've got Bone Mouse. I didn't get anything. They reduced my attack and defense, so I'm going to lose this one too. Yep. Cool. It's great. Kaiba, finally, is someone going to beat Yatagarasu? No, because Kaiba didn't summon a monster. I feel like nobody is losing life points, which is making this kind of difficult. Oh, my superpower activated. I don't know what my superpower did. Hold on. Dark Magician Girl can use a superpower. I still don't know what it does. Superpower. Dark Magician Girl's master will help her in a duel. Okay. Oh, there's two Dark Magician Girl. Okay, I guess that would be part of your deck. Sure. I like have enough cards in my hand where I can try and like summon better monsters now. I'm not forced to use like the worst cards in my hand. Okay. Pegasus has 6 stars somehow? Yeah. And Kaiba has 5. And I have 0. Joey had 1 and he lost it. I keep drawing the worst cards in my hand. Monster is already summoned. Oh, I'm dueling Pegasus? Let's go. Alright. Please help me, Master. Oh, okay, so it turns my card into... Oh, Dark Magician Knight. Interesting. Alright, I got this. He's just got a mask. Alright, I missed. They're going to get, like, halve your attack. Okay, they also missed, so I should just win. So then this monster should take over, right? Pegasus went down 4 levels. Okay. Yeah, so Pegasus lost 2 stars and I gained 3. Sure. Right. Okay. Of course that's... Yeah. Yeah. Of course that's... Yeah. So the goal is to get to 15 stars, huh? Or you're out if you lose all your life points? It's a Karibo, Pegasus. I think you can beat a Karibo. In 144p, this all makes sense. That's true. True viewers watch me in 144p. Like the early days of the internet. Alright, Pegasus. This is Kaiba's second time just like ganking your monsters. Wait, what happened here? Monster is already summoned. A tribute is needed to summon this monster. Select a tribute for your summon. Oh, okay. So higher level monsters, if it lands on that, you have to sacrifice a monster that's already on the field, which lowers your star points. Oh, I think I get it now. Wait. I think the amount of stars you have is the total number of stars of monsters that you have on the field, right? So I gained 3 levels because I played a 3-star monster. Pegasus lost 4 because he lost a 4-star monster. Right? So I think I need to have a total of 15 stars across all spaces. And that's why Pegasus just lost 5 stars, because he sacrificed one of his monsters to summon a stronger monster. Who did he summon? Oh, he summoned XY Dragon Cannon. Okay. I don't know who's going to win this one. I think Pegasus, or Kaiba probably has this. Yeah, 2200 to 15. And Pegasus took a ton of life point damage. I weirdly think I understand it now. I think I get the game now. So, like, yeah, so now Pegasus has 6 stars because he summoned a 6-star monster. Or not Pegasus, Kaiba. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. I still think we could have had a more robust board than this. I don't know why it's like this. Alright, so Yatagarasu Bird, it keeps beating people and it shouldn't. I think it has an effect that sends the monster back to the hand, which is why nobody seems to be able to beat it. Oh no, he finally beat it. I think people just kept rolling badly against it. So yeah, Joey played a 2-star monster, so he gained 2 stars. Okay. This is certainly a mechanic. So what I want to do, I need to summon higher level monsters, but to do that I have to sacrifice. So it might make more sense to... I mean, I think my gameplay style is the same. I have exactly 1 monster on the field, and if I have to sacrifice for it, that's fine. It's worth sacrificing monsters because then you get stronger monsters in the field, so it's kind of like a risk-reward type deal. I also don't know if the star face means, like, if it lands, then you get to skip the summoning. I'm not really sure how that works. So I should be prioritizing cards with higher stars and attack power, which does make sense. So I have 1 more. It's either Buku or Star. We'll do Buku because it has better stats. And roll the dice. I don't know why the rolling takes so long. We got an emergency. Stop giving me this card. Also, I've landed on the life point space just far too often. I can't play. It reminds me of those weird games in the back of the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Well, never forget that Kazuki Takahashi, like, loved just, like, old Yu-Gi-Oh games. Or, like, just old, like, games. Not even just Yu-Gi-Oh. That's why he, that's why the whole, like, first 7 volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh were all, like, just, like, weird, random games, because he just liked he liked designing games. It just so happens that, oh, he's gonna lose to fucking Ancient Jar. Let's go. Yeah, he just liked designing games. And Duel Monsters kind of just picked up because, like, that was the most popular one he made. So yeah, Joey's tributing his monster, so he can fight Kaiba. That is a rough draw. I don't know if he's going to be able to beat Kaiba here. Yeah, they're both in defense mode, so I don't think it matters. So because Joey played in defense mode and he wasn't defending, his card just went back to his hand instead of getting destroyed, and he didn't take any life point damage. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Like, they do have effects. I just don't know what the effects do. And I don't know how to check them. I also didn't edit my deck or anything. This is just what my deck looks like. So I don't know if I'm doing this right. I think I got the hang of the game, but also this game doesn't make any fucking sense. So it's tough to say. But I'm not doing too badly. I have a lot of life points and I have one monster in the field. Okay, so this will tell me if this works. Okay, so I still need to tribute it. I still need to tribute a monster to do this. So I don't know what the significance of the star summoning is. So the monster you land on determines how far you move? Yes. Oh, I think I missed that part too. So I guess the star level is how far you move. I mean, this seems like if you like got the hang of it, it would probably be pretty fun to like game the system and like change how far you're rolling and stuff like that, but I don't know. Okay, reverse their attack and defense. I don't remember the Wicked Mirror. Okay, this is actually lining up pretty badly. I think I still win. Yeah. Wait, what did that say? I stole something? My mission goal stole the space. Okay, yeah, because I took it from Pegasus. And Pegasus took some life point damage. And he went down 2 levels. And I think I went up 5, right? Or no, okay, yeah, so Dark Magician Girl, or Toon Dark Magician Girl is level 6. So now I have 6 stars. I guess I understand it now. I have the basics. In duels, Pegasus will redirect excess damage he receives to his opponent. That's actually kind of good for Pegasus. Also, it was good that he landed on a life point space. Kaiba destroying all of the fucking monsters again is pretty bad. Because he basically just emptied my hand. Yeah, Kaiba's effect seems disgusting. Kaiba, like, because your cards stay in your hand for so long. Having them get destroyed is brutal. Also, I feel like Joey's ability keeps re-rolling. Alright, Ancient Jar, can you beat him? It's Hanawa versus Ancient Jar. Oh, okay, off to a start. I think he's down to 0 attack points, 0 defense. And so are you. So it's going to be 0-0. Joey, I can't believe you. Joey. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I think I lost all of my cards. I'm glad I played Dark Magician Girl when I did, because it was going to get evicted from my hand. Alright, let's put you on the star face, I guess. Is the star face how far I move? Is that what determines it? So, like, I'm gonna move 5 spaces no matter what here. And then... Chat, why did the views go down when I switched to Destiny Board Traveler? Excuse me, I'm showing you a fun new game, and people stopped watching? Oh my god. I'm being victimized? Oh, it's fine, I understand. I'm gonna play this for about... I'm gonna beat this round. Or finish this round, I should say. I don't know how it's going to work, but after that, we'll switch back up to, or we'll switch to, what's the other card? Or what's the other game? Capsule Monster Coliseum. No, their monster lands with the dice determines how far you move. Okay, I believe that. Then I don't understand what the star face is for. I keep getting Nimoriko. I don't want it. Oh, cool, because, oh, okay, I think I understand this now. So, if you sacrifice a card on a space you own, then it's just blank. So the next person who lands on it automatically plays their card. And it just so happened I was lucky enough to land on it. So, I'm currently in the lead. I only need 6 more stars. I don't know how... I have Queen of the Autumn Leaves in my hand, but I don't know how... I don't know how many stars that has. I think it's only 5. But I am pretty close to winning. Did you say Joey did something? Okay, yeah, so I guess Joey couldn't play a monster, or didn't have enough monsters, and ended up just taking damage. Okay, he didn't even move. He must have landed on a blank space. All right, let's see. Oh, it's only level 5. Yeah, so I really really need better cards. I need higher leveled cards. Here we go. I like the basic idea with this. I think the presentation's terrible, but the idea of this board game's not too bad. Like, I think it's a pretty unique take on games like this. Select attack defense position. Oh, we're going to attack, obviously. Oh, he's got a Skull Servant. I just need to not roll an attack down, and I'll be okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't remember if they have a big difference. I don't remember if my attack or defense is higher. So... Oh, for fuck's sake, no! It's a draw. So it just goes back to my hand. So it's a waste of a turn. It's really cool that you can just have turns that just nothing happens. Alright, Pegasus. We're going to speed up a little bit. I need you to just, like, either win or lose. Alright, he loosed. He lost. Losed. Kaiba landed in a life point space again. Fuck. Kaiba is going to summon... Oh, Kaiba had no summons, so he just loses. God damn it. I like how this game is so difficult. Even the AI can't really play it that well. Alright, Joey did win. Congrats to Joey. But it does kind of seem like the... It seems like normally the more cards you draw, the easier it is to win. But, like, because of Kaiba's effect, Kaiba's effectively making this game take longer. Because his effect makes it so that he can wipe your hand. Where it seems like having more cards in your hand slowly is what's supposed to, like, ramp up the difficulty of the game. But Kaiba's kind of just negating it. So instead, this is just taking forever. Alright. I need a big card. I don't care if I have to sacrifice for it. That's fine. Queen of the Autumn leaves. Fuck, I don't want life points. No! Fuck. No. Pegasus is going to rebound. In duels, Pegasus... Yeah, they said that. Pegasus didn't summon anything, so he's just going to instantly take a bunch of damage. Oh, that's interesting. Pegasus activated his superpower so that if Joey tried to attack him, he would have just taken the damage himself. That's interesting. And Kaiba's doing it on his bullshit again. Just erasing our fucking hands. God. He's making this so much more difficult than it needs to be. It's just making it take so much longer. Like, look at my fucking hand again. Okay, I did just draw Cosmo Queen, which is pretty cool. Cosmo Queen does require 2 sacrifices, though, so I kind of don't want to play it just yet. I mean, let me try and play the game. So let me look at the map here. Ideally, I would like to move 1 space or 3 spaces, but I don't think I have cards with that many dice. Or what's this one? I forget what card this is, but it's someone's, I think this is one of Pegasus's. It is only level 3, so moving 2 might not be that bad. But I can't, like, there's no point to saving Cosmo Queen in my hand because Kaiba's just out here destroying hands. So, I feel like that's a bad idea. But I will add the level 2 cards to my hand, I think. I think I can just, let's just do it. Like, I want to strategize, but the strategizing is pointless because the game just likes throwing your shit away. Okay, so we're going to go against Pegasus' monster. I don't know what this monster is, though. And it's not revealed to me. So I'm kind of taking a gamble here. Also, I feel like Dark Magician Girls... I feel like Dark Magician Girls... What's the word for it? I feel like their power isn't that good. I could pass. I don't know what passing does. I guess I'll just attack. Maybe we'll get lucky with the dice rolls. I have Curtain of the Dark Ones. I forget what his card... I don't remember the stats of his card. But I didn't roll anything good. Neither did they. So this is just a straight up fight. Oh, his card's stronger. Yikes. Alright, that's fine. It was worth doing. Yeah, but it is taking really long for my superpower to come back. I don't know why that is. Also, Pegasus didn't summon anything, and he just literally just took the life point damage this time. Some masterful strategies at work here. Kaiba didn't summon anything either. Why can nobody summon anything? Is it because Kaiba keeps throwing all the cards out? So nobody can get like a strong monster. Joey's kind of slowly coming back in the background. Alright, let's try this again. I am getting to the point where I'm amassing more like 4-star cards, which I think is ideal. Because the more 4-star cards you have, the better. Like, those are the ones that don't require sacrifices. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know what effects do in this game either. I kind of want to try it out. So maybe I'll get lucky and summon Magician of Faith. If I summon Cosmo Queen, I am going to have to basically erase my field. But that'll be fine. Nope, we didn't have to again. I keep only drawing the low-level cards. Oh, no. I don't think I'm strong enough to beat this one. Yeah, I need a really lucky card stuff. I think I'm just going to play in defense mode. I don't think my card's going to be strong enough. Like, there's just no reason for me to take the risk. Alright. Slowly milling my hand, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what decides whether you summon a higher monster or not. I don't know, like, how it governs that. Kaiba had a free spot and he didn't get to use it. That's kind of a bummer. Like, how do I get my... I don't know how to know if it's charged or not. Also, can I view the cards I already have? So we have Toon Dark Magician Girl. We have Memoriko, but didn't I summon Dark Magician Knight? What happened to that? That's weird. Ah, I need better cards! I think the fact that you can't edit your deck or anything is kind of a big detractor from this game. Like, being able to... Having, like, a campaign in this game would be pretty fun. You know, being able to just kind of, like, figure out mechanics as you go. And, like, make your own decks. But the fact that they're pre-made decks kind of takes some of the fun away. I sacrificed it for Toon. Did I? That makes sense. Oh, I got a 4. Okay. Oh, and it's my own monster. You can trade a card. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. Because... Yeah, I might as well just because it's stronger. And because it's worth another... It's worth more stars. This also means I now only need to summon 5 stars. I'm slow. I am in the lead still. It's just a matter of actually fucking winning this game. Nobody's been able to beat this Ancient Jar, and it's really funny. Alright, they're finally starting to get their cards, too. I just fucking... You know... Yeah, why not? And roll the dice. Okay, I got the Time Lord. I don't need more life points. Stop it. I have so much already. Why do they keep doing this to me? Pegasus is slowly dominating the field too, but I think that's just going to make him a bigger target. Rapid Horseman, that's pretty cool. I also think Kaiba... Oh, Kaiba's actually in the lead now. Kaiba's the one who needs to get murked. God, my cards are so bad. I think I am going to lose this. Just because of just, like, bad rolls. Or, like, not well planned out rolls, I should say. Because I couldn't. Or I just didn't have the ability to. I'm going to try Magician of Faith, because I don't know what it does. And then... Oh, hold on, wait. I'll do Magician of Faith, but I don't want to give up one of my 4-star monsters to do it. So, not Buku. Okay. Let's roll the dice. I've got the fucking Time Lord again. Who owns this one? Kaiba does? Oh, and it's this fucking strong card. God damn it. Yeah, I think Kaiba's going to win this. Oh, reverse attack and defense. That doesn't really matter here. It's just such a waste of a turn. Also, where are my superpowers? Please come back. I need you. Also, Kaiba had Death Koala. Oh, Kaiba wins. You all lost like the amateurs you are. And it just takes you back to the main menu. Oh, man. Just like that, huh? Right, let Let me do some Googling here. I want to see what the unlockables are in Destiny Board Traveler. It doesn't seem like there's anything else to the game. It kind of seems like that's it. Does not have great ratings. Okay, someone wrote the length of this game is 38 hours, and I think they're full of shit. Cheats. Grandpa. Oh, wait. Hey, guys, guess what? Turns out, the unlockables, not through progression. You don't have to... You don't have to win through progression. Just hold on. How do I don't want to be here. I want to go back. Let me do this. Hold on. There's literally no way to get back to the main menu. It's Ty's sister Kari, obviously. Yeah, that's true. I can't believe this, like, it just starts. All right, at the title screen, press L. Right and B, right, B, R, left, down, A. Okay. Now we can also do down, B, left, right, right, R, up. Oh, fuck, hold on, wait. It's down, B, left, right, right, R, up and R, and then A, and then L, down, no, wait, hold on. L, down, right, left. No, fuck. There's some that require you to press 2 buttons at once. L, down, right, left and B. R, down, down, A. R, left, B, right, up and R. Right, down, A. Okay. And there's the rest of the characters. Oh my god, it's not. It's fucking Kaiba Man, dude. Superpower makes it so you can just some of these are so broken. Easier for me to win, harder for others, okay? All other players lose 1 turn. I'll absorb 1/8 of each player's life points. Higher chance of rolling a star face. I don't know what that means. I'll take a card from every player and add them to my hand. Seems broken. Revealing face down feels pointless. I guess not. I guess if you know what the card is on the board. Kaiba still seems like the most broken card because of how this game works. I'll warp all players' new locations. Pegasus reflect damage seems good too. I mean, this would be good if like it procced more than once a fucking duel. Kaiba Man as an unlockable character is pretty good. It's not who I was expecting, but that is very good. So there are unlockable maps. You can unlock Chicago if you win once with Dark Magician Girl. Desert map and a new LM type if you beat 1 level as Mai. You also unlock the desert stage if you win as Mai. Beat the game with Yami Bakura, graveyard map and new LM map. Inside the puzzle map and new LM type if you win as Yami Yugi. So some say beat the game and some say beat 1 level and some say win once. You get the Mayan Ruin stage for winning as Rebecca. Space World map and new LM type for winning with Kaiba. Toon World map and new LM type for winning 1 game as Pegasus. And then you can get Above Tibet if you win as Grandpa. Domino Pier if you win as Joey. And Kaiba Land if you win as Mokuba. How on earth is this game 38 hours? Let's read a review of this game. Oh, perfect. Okay. There are 5 reviews of this game. One gives it a 2, another one gives it a 2, another one gives it a 4, and then a 3 and a 2. Let's read. This review was written in 2018. So let's read this. A hybrid of Yu-Gi-Oh, Mario Party, and Sonic Shuffle, but without the fun. Hold on. Destiny Board Travel is a board game, a hybrid of Yu-Gi-Oh, Mario Party, and Sonic Shuffle. There are no mini games or usable items, though. There are only battle spaces and special zones on the board maps, as you must summon monsters to get enough stars to win a game. Gameplay, story. There's no story in this game. Graphics and sound. The characters' expressions are very good in this game. You can hear characters say their own phrases. The maps pale in comparison to the character graphics. No matter how many maps you unlock, you still move clockwise around dull boards. Also, the text is impossible to read. I really want to point that one out. Playtime reability. You can play this game again and again, but there's not much point. Your only reward is a few new characters and LM types. Final recommendation. In conclusion, I recommend you don't buy Destiny Board Traveler. If you want a board game with dice, it's just purchasing Dungeon Dice Monsters. Also, no! That game is also bad. Chad, I'm going to say something controversial here, right? I want to preface this. This is not a good game. This was not a good game. It was very half-baked. And I don't recommend that you play it. That being said, I do like this game more than Dungeon Dice Monsters. I like the like board game feel to it, and I think it, as simple as it is, I do think it's pretty good. As clearly you're wrong, since the review said it was better than this. That's true. So I clicked on the developer of this game. Would you believe the developer's first game was Police Knots, which I think is Kojima's first game. Or maybe no, I think he might have just played it. Oh, okay. It says it was canceled, but I'm pretty sure this game came out. So they did Police Knots. They also did Metal Gear Solid. I think maybe they're just a publisher. Oh no, wait, I'm an idiot. The developer is Konami Company Entertainment Japan. So it's just developed by Konami's in-house studio, which makes sense. So the developer just lists all of the fucking Konami games, which there are a lot. It does seem like the studio shut down after in 2011 with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 HD. Those are the last games that Konami like personally made in-house. Which is crazy because they did so many games. I don't know why Konami just like decided to just fucking shut up shop one day and just become a publisher. They made some bangers. But yeah, that was Destiny Board Traveler. A little shorter than I intended it to be, but there's not much to do. Like, there's nothing for me to play. I could do another round, but like, nobody wants to see that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So that was Destiny Board Traveler. My review, better than Dungeon Dice Monsters. Still not great. Still not great. We are gonna change over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod. So, chat, stay tuned, and YouTube. I'll see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Go back and to what I said at the beginning, where all those other Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I've recorded and played. You should go back to what I said that, and then you go watch them. So, bye guys. All right, chat. I am gonna switch over to another to the other game, and I think you do know what that means. So, give me one moment. Oh, didn't want to unmute me for a second. All right, before we do the intro here, before we get started, there is one very important thing I have to do. I'm gonna jack the audio up for it. Here we go, guys. Hold on. Just let's start the recording first. Here's the recording. I'll get the intro in a second. There's something very important we have to do. Okay, now I can start. So this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod. I will leave the YouTube video explaining the Libra mod and the page for it in the description of this YouTube video. People in the stream, find it later. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, some quick explanation first. Actually, let's watch the sick intro first, and then I'll get into the explanation. Always a fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cinematics that go way too hard for no reason. I always love this intro because it's Yami Yugi, Yami Bakura, Yami Merrick, and Kaiba. Cool. Yami, 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 and Seto. That is probably the best Exodia's looked in a while. Shonen Jumps. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. I don't actually know what Yami means at this point. I'm too afraid to ask. You'll kick yourself because you probably should know this from context clues. It means dark. All right. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, the Libra mod. Also, thank you, Lord Guy, for the $5. I don't know why that alert didn't go off. I'm going to do this just in case, because I think alerts have been a little wonky lately. That should maybe fix that. But I do appreciate it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm going to give you a little... Hold on, ready? Ready for this? Boop. Boop. So this is Capsule Monster Coliseum Libra mod. No, we're good. We're good. We're fine. You can start the game. I'm purposely waiting on the start screen because... So the way this mod works is that it's a rebalancing mod for Capsule Monster Coliseum. Making it a little bit more tougher, making some monsters a little bit more viable. So the way this works is that you have to run a program. You have to run the Libra mod v.0.8.2.exe. You got to run that. We're going to do enable for a new game. You have to enable it as the game is open. Oh my god, fuck, I messed up. It's fine. Yeah, so it's basically you run this while you're running it in the PS2 emulator, and we get rolling. I'll explain some of the differences just in case. I have played this game to completion on the channel before. I played the vanilla version. You can go find that. It's pretty old at this point. I think I did it maybe like 6 years ago. But I'm currently trying to play through all of the Yu-Gi-Oh games in order. And we just kind of wrapped up Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2004. We also just played Destiny Board Traveler, which is not a good game. And so this is the next step. I'm very happy to play a Libra mod for this because I would have been fine to play the vanilla version again, but being able to play the modded version is way cooler. I'm super excited for it. But yeah, the main thing of this, like I said, it rebalances the game, makes it a bit tougher. I think it's pretty comparable to the Redux mod for Duelist of the Roses, which I've also played, and you can look up. Yeah, I say this at the beginning of every Yu-Gi-Oh series, but hey, go to my main channel. If you scroll at the bottom, there's a big section called Yu-Gi-Oh games, and you can you can watch all the Yu-Gi-Oh games that I've gotten through. I am trying to get through the whole thing, or get through all of them, because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games were released between like the year 2000 and like 2008, or like maybe like 2011, and then they kind of just like drop off, and there's like one every like 5 years. So that explains it. Now, if you're not familiar with Capsule Monster Coliseum, I am going to play through the opening tutorial stuff just to kind of refresh myself and you on it. So let's get into it. Chad, are you excited? You guys big Yu-Gi heads? This is the meatiest game. So today is Yu-Gi-Oh day. I'm playing a lot of different Yu-Gi-Oh games today. And I wanted to this is the one I was most looking forward to. I've genuinely never played this game. Boz, you'd like it. It's good. I know your taste well enough. It's got a lot of voice acting too. Grandpa! I don't know why you guys are saying Pepsi. I don't understand.
What are you doing? I knew you wouldn't have prepared anything. You're always showing.
Classic Yami Yugi, not knowing the rules to a game and just kind of throwing himself head first into it. Also, his eyeshadow is going over his hair, which I don't think is supposed to happen.
That's my grandpa. Hold your horses. I never said I was giving. I'll exchange them.
So this is just explaining that MP is the currency in this game. It's going to go through the attributes, and boy, is it going to go for a while. They explain it one by one and then show you a graph of all of them, which makes me very upset. I can kind of just tell you off the top of my head. So light beats dark, dark beats earth,
Fire is strong against wood.
earth, and then he decides to like, I don't know why he does this. He like half explains it and then he just moves on to the other one. So what he could just explain is that light beats dark, dark beats earth, earth beats thunder, thunder beats light, and then we have water beats fire, fire beats wood, wood beats wind, wind beats water. So there's two like squares effectively. It's kind of it gets a little bit farther away from the actual Yu-Gi-Oh game, which is just 6 attributes. Like they added wood and thunder to this. Wind beating water is very, very silly. Well, whenever you do these kind of like attribute things and you have to make them balanced, it always looks stupid because there's always ones that like don't make sense. Like, why does wood beat wind? Because wind can't blow wood, I guess? Sure. And why does thunder beat light? Why does dark beat earth? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I like the more like standardized way that a lot of like mobile games will do now, which is you'll have the rock paper scissors. It's usually like power beats like technique or stamina, which beats speed, which beats power, and then there'll be like dark and light, like both beat each other. I think that's the better way to do it, but anyway, you're gonna watch me forget that a lot, so just get ready, I guess. I don't know. So we do have a starter deck. These are rebalanced, but I don't know them that well. Originally, the dark one is the best one you can pick. Just from the fact that like a lot of like the really powerful like boss monsters in this game are either light or dark. Like you either have like the Blue Eyes style monsters or you have like Yugi's entire like theme. All of Yugi's monsters are effectively dark or earth. But I'll go through it real quick. Light. Excellent support. This team's attacks are not strong, but if you build them up, their special abilities become powerful. Dark. An elite small team packs a punch with a skilled controller. Fire. Kamikaze. The powerful attacks of this team are offset by their low stamina. Water. Like a fortified castle for those who like to plan their attacks nice and slow. Earth. Rock solid. Cool. This team has high stamina, is capable of powerful attacks, but has poor movement. Outpace your opponents. I don't know why you didn't just say like speed something. I don't know. Race up to opponents and make devastating attacks. Beware though, this team is vulnerable to enemy attack. Wood, defense and reinforcements. Nothing fancy, this team is made for old style battle. And then thunder, kabang! My favorite Dragon Quest spell. Experience ultra attack ability. The catch, this team doesn't have an ounce of defense. So we have thunder, wind, and fire are effectively glass cannons. I think some worse than others. Dark is kind of balanced, but it's about using like a couple monsters with pretty good attacks instead of like using 4 monsters instead of like 6. Light is apparently about abilities. Water, earth, and wood are about defense. My personal playstyle is that I hate playing defensively, and I am very much the kind who like uses glass cannons, and I'm like, the best offense is just killing your enemies before they can attack you. Wind has to be the best. Movement is always broken. I don't actually know. I wish you could see what cards or what monsters were in each one. And also, you can just change it later, so it's not a big deal. But I think I'm gonna go. I mean, dark is pretty predictable. I feel like people tend to go dark. Let's go. Let's go thunder. Let's mix it up a little bit. I like thunder, and I like having no defense until I don't. You mean Yami? No, Yami is dark. So we'll know if the game is modded correctly. Joey should have 2 fire monsters and 2 wind monsters if we did this correctly. I forget what he has in the base game. I think he has like 1 fire monster in the base game. Given how old this game is, I'm surprised Thunder even exists as its own thing. Yeah. I mean, they didn't really base it around Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. They based it just around like an elementary tree. I always go wood for Perfectly Ultimate Great Moths. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is pretty good in this game. I think I used it pretty heavily last time I played. And before we did it incorrectly, there's a good chance. I did test this out before the stream, but like I said, I have to run the program every time I do it, so we'll see if it actually works.
Hiya, Yug. I've been waiting for you.
Hiya, Yug. Hey, Yug, it's me, Joey Wheeler.
Joey. The one and
Oh, I will say, There is a lot of voice dialogue in this game, but one thing in particular about it that I think is very funny is that you can very clearly tell that every single voice actor in this game read their lines just like by themselves, like one line at a time, because like the line, there's no like cohesion between the lines. They all feel very like off.
And don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just because you're my friend.
Also, can you hear the dialogue, guys, and the music?
I'm not holding anything back.
Then let's get started, Joey.
Like like their words together just like slightly don't like make sense. Like they don't match up perfectly. It just like feels like clunky. So this is how you choose your attack order. These are all face down between number 1 and 8. And whoever gets the higher number gets to choose who attacks first. There is zero reason to ever pick a card other than the first card. You're playing a computer game. Like, it's randomized already. It doesn't matter. Just pick the first option and either you win or you lose. Like, it's not, there's no reason to do anything else. Game is slightly low volume. I'll bump it up a little bit. Let me bump it up in the volume. But yeah, the benefit of going first is that you can choose which, or you can, going first, you get to summon your monsters and move first, but if you go second, you can choose which side of the board you start on.
Select my monsters to play with.
They're just going to explain how the game works here. Basically, at the top, you can see a little bar that says MP. So you can only use, at least at this point in the game, I can only use 320. So for instance, I have Gear Golem the Moving Fortress, but that takes 150. So if I use that, the other 3 of my monsters have to be between 170. So I have to break that between 3 different monsters. The other option you can do is just kind of ignore it. Just pick whatever monsters you want and go for it. So we'll just pick 2 Karibos. There we go. But can you unlock Chicago in this game? I don't think so. The music in this game is pretty good. It has very like PS2 style music. Like I feel like a lot of games in like the PS2 era were starting to realize like, oh, we can have like real music. That's crazy. We can like make a soundtrack for this game. So if you pick random placement, it'll try and like put it around your pawn. The other option I like to do is like put them up closer, but also I usually can't be fucked to just like manually choose. What about Topeka, Kansas? Oh, not, you actually missed it. You can only do that in the vanilla version. They removed it for the mod.
It's time to start.
So we've got AP. The first thing you got to do is crack those eggs. You got to get your monsters out of those eggs. All of them are happily becoming their true selves as we break them from their eggs. Some cost more than others. So like, I almost said Kirby. Karibo costs 30 to break out. Gear Golem costs 94. So the main goal is to summon as much as you can as quickly as you can. 88 plus no, so I can't do both of them. Let's do Shovel Crusher. And then we'll break out Karibo. You cannot move with a monster the same turn that you summon it, which is why you kind of want to summon them early. Dodor and Falsebound Kingdom OSTs bang. This one does too, but I do agree. Those two are fantastic. Falsebound Kingdom, I think, is unironically my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game, despite it being like one of the worst reviewed. I just really like the like light RTS aspects mixed with like RPG like battling, but with Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. I think that shit rules.
Here I go.
Alright. So yeah, the AP increases, I think, based on the number of monsters that you have summoned, is what they're saying. But I think, just as a general rule of thumb, I try to summon all my monsters as soon as possible. Even if, like, it means I don't get to move as much, because I'd rather I had the ability to move my monsters later than, like, get the enemy close and let them win. So I think, I don't remember if there's time. I'm trying to remember the win conditions. I think to win, you either have to destroy all of their pawns, like destroy all of their monsters, or you can like deal direct damage to their crystal and just beat it that way. So like there are some matches where it's kind of easier just to like bum rush their crystal and just attack them directly. Alright, so every monster has movement and attack. Shovel Crusher is pretty simple, which I like, which means he can move 1, 2, 3. He can move 3 in either in any of the 4 cardinal directions. And he can attack 2. This is a pretty standard moveset, and it makes it pretty easy to decide how to use them, so I don't mind this too much.
Its ability decreased.
That terrain is
Yeah,
not
some terrain is better for some monsters than others. If I remember correctly, you can see it. I think there's a way to check it. Oh, you can just pull up the attribute chart whenever you want, by the way. Which is good, because even Pokemon doesn't do that. There's a way to check. Oh, here it is. If you hit square, you can see what's in there. So I think in the left, basically, yeah, some of these have like wood, and some of them have just earth. I think because this area is earth based and Thunder is weak against earth, that I'm having some trouble, or my attack is going down. And then there's water as well. I know specifically, I think it's Great Moth and Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth need to be on like a grassy space. Like they need to be on like 30 grass or something like that, or 30 forest in order to evolve. And so Karibo has a more annoying move where he only moves diagonally. But we're still going to move him up. All of us it's like games I like Mega Man X Command Mission a lot. It's fine. Never heard of Shovel Crusher before. He's a pretty early monster. There's a true randomizer in a Kaizo mode for False Spawn Kingdom now. Ooh, a true randomizer. I do want to look into that. I just did like a fake randomizer for it, where I just like ran a random number generator and unlocked every monster in the game, and I would just choose my monsters before each battle. But having it like built into the game seems pretty fun. Alright, so Gear Golem is my strongest monster. He has the most attack, defense, and PP, which is HP. But he also moves like an asshole. He moves exactly the same way as Karibo. But yeah, I wouldn't mind like going back to False Bound Kingdom, even though I just played it like 2 years ago. That being said, it does feel crazy that it was 2 years ago. It feels like I just played it. So, if we look at Baby Dragon. Baby Dragon can move 3 and attack 1, so he can basically attack anything next to this space, or this space. I think there's a way to turn... Yeah, you can turn the grid on, too. The green means that you can't move there. It's just part of the environment. But I think the grid is kind of ugly to look at, so I just keep it off. But, yeah, so he can attack anything to the right of these spaces. So if I just move up 1... I should stay out of his range. Bam, 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 bam. And he can attack Karibo if I land here. So we'll move Karibo a little bit. You don't have to keep that stuff in mind, but I prefer not to be attacked. So. Always down to watch another False Spawn Kingdom run. It's one of my favorite games. I think the first one did pretty well now that I look back on it. I like it. It never hit the algorithm. Like, I never just got, like, a random burst of views for it, but it did pretty well, all things considered. Which is pretty hype. I've 100% that game so many times. Oh, this is another thing, too. Sometimes these arenas can change. And it changes the stats on the board. So what's happening here is that it's effectively being flooded. The joke being that Joey didn't realize that arenas can do this.
You can't be serious. This can't happen.
This can't happen. Hey, yo, I'm from Brooklyn here. Hey. Also, I didn't realize it said Yu-Gi-Oh on the side of the arena. That's pretty funny. So, like, you could move your symbol around, but there's just really no reason to. It's supposed to be kept in the back. Alright, so I think Karibo can attack now. Yeah, I can attack Baby Dragon with Karibo. Baby Dragon is currently on water. So the way it works is that these aren't really normal battles. There's not like a give and take. It's more of like you fight them, or you fight them on your turn and they fight you on their turn. So it's more like chess, or not really, because chess is like it's insta kill, but it's turn based. This game does have battle animations. I think it's the exact same battle animations as Duelist the Roses, maybe with some camera changes. Like, I think it's the same character models and animations they've had before. So he has 170 PP. You do get experience for attacking, but you get more experience if you land the kill. So, for instance, if I do this, I am going to be open up to his fucking archer after this, but that's okay. It'll show you if you're going to destroy it if you attack it. So, Love how they use the voice actors. I do like that too. Even if it's not, the voice acting's not the greatest, it's still pretty good. My favorite thing about these 3D models is them adding parts that aren't in the card. Like, I don't think that Shovel Crusher has a booster pack on his back, because I don't think that's in the card, but they decided to give it to him. So yeah, I got 32 experience instead of 3. And you get you get more, like, once you level up, your stats go up, and I think some monsters have the ability to, like, evolve at certain levels or fuse at certain levels. I used to have the list handy, but I don't know if they've changed that for the Redux version. I don't know if, like, the fusions are easier or harder or whatever. This is one of the games I saw in physical adverts but never got back then. This is one of the 3 non-Duel Monsters Yu-Gi-Oh games they released in, like, the PS2 era. There's this, there's Duelist of the Roses, and there's Falsebound Kingdom. Yeah, so I'm gonna get attacked here. Ooh, Fire Archer does have a pretty hefty attack, actually.
Win it quick and slick.
Then let's get started, Joey.
I actually I feel like the Fire deck would be good. Fire Archer seems like it'd be a fun card to use. Its movement's pretty standard, and its attack is pretty good. Might try with this mod. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the vanilla version's not too bad either. If you want to do the vanilla version, and then you could play this later for a replay, you can kind of get a gauge on how damaged your piece is, too, by how many cracks are in the model.
That was a lot of damage, but it survived.
He's figured out I'm coming for him. Wow, that thing had a lot of movement. Everybody's favorite nine-tailed fox, Kurama. Except he's a bird here. So, I should probably attack with the Karibos, just to get some damage. Let me see. I think I can attack with both? Yeah. Let's do that. So, we'll move Karibo up here. Karibo does a surprising amount of damage. I think he does more damage than he did in the vanilla game. You can also turn the battle animations off. I'll keep it on for a while because I had an ongoing joke with when I played Duelist of Roses Redux, where every new video I said, "Oh yeah, I'll turn battle animations on soon. Next time, guys," and then just never did, which is still a very funny bit, and I'm very glad I did it. But you know, people got a little upset with me because nobody likes fun. I don't know if it makes... I think I'm going to do this. I think I'll let this Karibo attack Kurama. Yeah, that should be fun. Beyblade bit was fun. That was unrelated to this. Karibo used Explosion. Yeah, Multiply or whatever. Like, I think some monsters eventually... Yeah, I think monsters gain a special attack that has a different, like, range and stuff like that. I don't remember what the restrictions are, but that's only available if you, like, level up a couple times, I think. Okay, so Gear Golem can kill this Fire Archer. Or Moving Golem, whatever it is. It's good to try and make it so your stronger monsters are the one that are gaining more experience for killing, or for destroying pieces, because those are the ones that, you're going to be using more. It's also very funny that this has an attack animation, because I purely just think of this as a defensive wall. I don't think about that monster like attacking at all. Alright, I think I'm probably going to lose a piece still.
I gotta make my move.
If I remember correctly, if you lose a piece, you can't use it in the next match, but it does come back, and it doesn't gain like XP at the end of the match for participating, which is a bummer. But I think Shovel Crusher is going to get killed by his Fire Reaper. Oh, and this is... Oh, I was going to say, this isn't going to destroy either, but it will. Just very aggressively defending its space. True. That is true. Also, guys, look at my shirt today. I have my Summon Skull shirt on for Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. My Summon Skull drawn in the Final Fantasy style shirt. I just think it's really funny to have a Summon Skull shirt because it's not really a very merchandised character. It's not really like spread that much. We got him. Look at him. All right. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to lose Shuffle Crusher this turn, but that's okay. Which is a crime? I agree. I feel like the anime moving away from Summon Skull was also a whiff, because Summon Skull is a cool-ass design. No! Shovel Crusher, no! That's alright. He did kill 2 monsters, so I already got a good bit of XP from him, so it should be okay. Blue Eyes White Dragon Carpet Rug. I do have that. It's on my floor. And it's under a desk, so I can't really pull it up that much. But I do have a Blue Eyes White Dragon rug. I also have 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon shirts. I have another one that's like in this style, and then I have one that's just like a blue shirt with like the original Blue Eyes logo on it.
You're doing better.
And there's more with that. I'm just getting warmed up, Yugi.
You have 1 monster left. You're not allowed to talk this brave. I think if I remember correctly, it'll keep flooding. Like, I think it floods twice and, like, fills most of the arena up with water, and then after that, it, like, eventually drains it, and then it just kind of repeats that cycle for as long as the game goes. They do this because Joey's monsters are usually, like, very fire-oriented, so they want to give you, like, an early advantage against your first opponent, which I think is a good thing. I need to move Karibo. Oh, here we go. I do like the way they do movement in this game. It's very fun. Doesn't this game change the environments every few turns? It sure does. For better or worse. So because the Fire Reaper is on a water space, he's kind of more weak right now. I think his attack is lower too.
This isn't looking good.
Joey wouldn't say isn't. He would say ain't. Like, this ain't looking so good, Yug. I'm not sure, Yug. Alright, I'll let the Golem get the final attack, just to make sure it gets more XP.
This will finish you.
I like the little dialogue that pops up mid-game. I think that is fun. We'll see how I feel about it later, when I'm like 20 matches deep into this game. I do think one thing they changed in this too, I don't know if you could do this in the original game. I can't remember if you could do this in vanilla. But you can re-challenge opponents in this, and I think they have like a rare monster if you re-challenge them. But because of that, they're meant to be like much harder. Ready? We're gonna get a crazy animation here. I love the zoom in.
It's all over.
I feel like the music in this game kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy XII. Speaking of the Final Fantasy kind of crossover with Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a wall poster of Ancient Gear Golem GX. Hell yeah, dude. I love Ancient Gear Golem. Ancient Gear Golem decks are a lot of fun to play. They're kind of like, I don't care what your cards are. I'm just going to attack.
I lost, Yugi.
But Joey, you fought valiantly.
First time I've seen the Gear Golem beat anything. I mean, it can beat your opponents away while you summon Exodia.
Now you, don't you be losing any other duels, all right?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Of course, I won't let you down.
I love how games can never decide if they want to put Joey in the beginning of a game or at the end, or like the middle to the end of a game. Because he is a good duelist. It's just that sometimes they're just like, yeah, he's your first opponent. I don't know. Now Mind Crush him to send him a message. So we got points. We got MP, which is monster points. So we got 16 for clearing, and that's basically bonus XP that goes to all of our monsters that survive to the end. So it is worth trying not to let your monsters get destroyed, but I mean, even with that bonus, I think Skull Crusher, or what is it? Shovel Crusher has more XP than any other monster I have. So, and then we get to the fun part. You get to take your opponent's monsters. I think you can usually take 2, and you can only take the ones that you destroy, I think. So if you manage to beat them by like destroying their symbol, you might not be able to get their like super good monsters. But I'm gonna take Baby Dragon for obvious reasons, and then I'm gonna take Fire Reaper. This Fire Reaper's pretty good.
Yugi,
What's wrong, Joey?
there's something I forgot to tell you about this tournament. There are 5 opponents in each area.
Whoa.
And if you don't beat them all, you can't move on.
That means
I think in the first area you have to fight them in order, but I think in every area besides the 5th one maybe, you can fight them in whatever order you want.
I just
Also, hey,
defeated
Red,
you,
what's going on?
Joey, so I have to defeat 4 more opponents.
Right. And if you clear 4 areas, a whole new path opens up.
Wow.
A new path? What's that?
Like I know. Well, just keep winning. And maybe it'll all make sense later. So keep at it, buddy.
Thanks, Joey. That's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah, beat their butts. See you later.
Oh, I forgot. I think this game is. I think this game is guilty of Japanese to English translation stuff, where sometimes they'll get across what they're trying to say in one line, but because in the original Japanese version it was 2 lines, they'll kind of just repeat themselves, but just like rephrase it. Or like Joey will be like, "All right, Yug, go all the way," and then Yugi will be like, "I'll do just that, Joey," and then Joey will respond with like, "Yeah, crush him." I'm like, you didn't need that extra line. We got it. That's fine. Like, I think this game does that a lot.
I don't know what the new path is,
Which
but we're traveling on our
is
own
always funny to me.
No matter who
That's
we
like an
face on this
old
road, we
anime
must
thing
win,
where like they didn't like cut the scenes properly.
and we'll do it together.
Yeah!
It is interesting that you have both Yugis as the protagonists in this when they could have made one of them an opponent. You'll get a little, so I did save that. I was originally going to reload that, just skip all that opening dialogue stuff, but I was like, nah, it'll be fine. People need to know. Joey has the IQ of a toddler, somehow is a genius, there's no in between. True. I mean, unironically, Joey does have some pretty good strategies sometimes, where he'll, like, purposely, like, lure the opponent into, like, something because he just plays the idiot. I always like when they let Joey show competency. Alright, so next we got, the Condemned Warehouse. So we go from the Forgotten Capital to the Condemned Warehouse. You can also go back. I don't remember when some of this stuff unlocks, but I think once you beat every area or once you beat more opponents, you can go to the shop and buy more monsters. Like, for instance, Joey didn't have Time Wizard, but I think you can buy Time Wizard at a certain point. Alright, so these are the monsters I can buy right now. They're kind of whatever, right? I don't really care too much about these monsters. We could buy another Shovel Crusher and another Gear Golem, and it shows you how much they cost. I currently have 213, which is not a lot, but I'll buy the right arm of the Forbidden One. If I remember correctly, to get Exodia, I think 2 or 3 of them you have to purchase, and then I think a couple of them are used by other duelists. But you have to get all 5 pieces, and I think every single piece has to be leveled to at least level 2. And once they're all level 2, you have to put all 5 of them on the field. And I think you have to put them like ... Like they have to be like a star, effectively. And I think when you do that, you can turn all 5 pieces into one Exodia. The problem is, it's usually so late in the game by the time you get them that you don't get to use Exodia. Because like the monster limit means you can, if you summon Exodia, you can like only summon like 1 or 2 other monsters. But obviously I'm still gonna do it, right? I'm not crazy. I remember specifically that I first unlocked Exodia one time against Kaiba, and I was like, oh, it's canon, nice. Let's go. Oh, also the timer's been frozen for a little bit for whatever reason, but it is still going. Oh, it's been frozen for a while. I think it's because it was hidden behind my window, so it wasn't tracking it properly. But yeah, so we go to manage monsters now. I think we'll see that my Shovel Crusher is out of commission. Yeah. So he's kind of darkened because I think I have to wait a match for him to come back. But we'll just swap in some of the other monsters instead. I think you can have up to 20 monsters, maybe. I don't remember what the total monsters you can have are, but cool. We'll do. I think we'll do one more match, and then we'll probably call that a video. Chat, what's our temp gauge right now? How are we feeling so far? We feeling we saying yes? We want to see more of this. I fully intend to do a full playthrough of this, so I'm hoping you guys are vibing with it too. And I hope the YouTube people watching the video later who aren't watching it live, that's you. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. Not to belabor a point, but like, you know how you can tell me if you enjoyed the video or not? You could like the video. You could like it, and if you're not subscribed, you could subscribe if you wanted to. But you don't have to, obviously.
Ta-da! It's me, the man, the legend, Tristan Taylor.
Ta-da! It's me, the man, the legend, Tristan Taylor.
Yugi, I may not be as experienced as you when it comes to games.
Yugi, I may not be as experienced as you when it comes to games. I'm
If
done.
you take me lightly, I'm gonna make you pay.
That's the end of that bit. That's the end of that bit. I just wanted to flex so that I could do Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged Tristan. Why did he pop out of the plant like that? He was just resting in it. He was taking a nap.
I know. That's why I'm going to use all my skills to defeat you.
You may also be thinking, why is Tristan challenging me in an abandoned warehouse with a bunch of electrical issues and a giant, like, demonic plant? You're like, is this part of Tristan's character? I don't know.
No matter who my opponent is, I will use all my strength to defeat you.
Yugi fighting a 3-year-old.
That is my proof as a true
Don't listen to him. Liking the video will make you too attractive and only become a burden. That is true. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, maybe you don't need to use all your skills.
That is a good reaction.
You know, maybe just some. Please?
We didn't get the, like, 2 people staring each other down thing. But that is true. Thank you for reminding me, chat. YouTube does give me analytics, and it does tell me that people who like the stream, like, there's another graph next to it that shows that people who like the stream are also just more attractive. So, like, I don't know, if you want to become more attractive, you could try liking the video and liking the stream. I have data to show that it's true, but it's really up to you. Why you pop out of the plant OC like that? I wish you hadn't said that. Tristan taking up demonic botany. I think this is just Tristan tried to grow like a sunflower, and then this is what grew because it's just that bad and has like a negative green thumb. Okay, we're gonna obviously use our gear golem. I think we're gonna use baby dragon as well. Baby dragon. And I don't have that much more space. I think I can either do 1 fire reaper or 2 more Karibos. And I think I'm gonna go. Actually, I could go Kaminari Kozo. Right, of course. Or as Tristan calls him in Season 5, Thunder Kid. Did they eventually change this card's name to Thunder Kid, like, officially? I feel like they did. I mean, there is another one that's just a purple version of him that's called Electric Lizard, which is pretty funny. I don't know why they did that. I'm basically stalling for time, because I'm trying to decide if I want to do this or not. Let me look at you. How do you move? Oh, you're only diagonal. No, that's fine. I don't want to deal with that. I wish I could play a Karibo, but I can't. Do I just go with 3 monsters? Yeah, let's do it. Let me challenge myself a little bit. Alright, I am going to manually place because I'm a little bit worried. So there are basically 2 routes you can take in this one. You can just kind of go around this and go that way, or you can just hang a right and go that way. I think that the electricity hurts everyone who isn't an electric type. It just like kind of tricks you down a little bit. So we'll send him over here. And we'll send Gear Golem, who also moves diagonally, which continues to be a pain in the ass. I'm actually gonna, I think if I put him here, that'll work. I'll send him down that way, and then Baby Dragon, I guess I'll send north as well. So Baby Dragon has really good movement, but like a very low attack. So he can only hit like things right next to him, but he can move pretty far. I don't think my symbol has any bonuses yet, but I think eventually when it starts to level up, it gives you like bonus, like because it's the thunder symbol, it'll give like a bonus for thunder monsters, but we'll see.
It's time to start.
The music here is very like horror movie-esque, which is a little concerning. So because I picked a couple beefier monsters, I can only summon 1 at a time. But we'll keep trying.
Let me see. How should I attack?
With your monsters, Tristan. Duh. Also, chat, I'm getting a little hungry. I did eat breakfast, though it's at like 10 or 11, and it's 3 p.m. now. By I did eat breakfast, I mean I had some ramen this morning. So this is a genuinely pretty good strategy. Tristan has a couple weaker monsters, but Because he's playing 4 at once, he kind of gets a jump on me, where his monsters get to move a little faster. I should still summon one before I do anything. What is the AP 55? I think I can do that. I almost think it might be a good idea to try and like bait Tristan into coming to me and just kind of chill in here, but I feel like that would take longer. I don't know if it's worth it. What is your AP? 94. You take 83. I think I can do both of those. Found a randomizer for Yokai Watch? Hell yeah. Does it just like randomly decide what time it is? Oh yeah, he do be moving. He is kind of abandoning his pawn. So maybe it is worth just waiting, letting them like come to me, but we'll see. This is when moving diagonally is kind of a huge hindrance because I have to like shimmy my way through here. I do think I should keep Fire Reaper and Baby Dragon together, just so that I don't get like bum rushed or something. Randomizes 1, 2, and 3. What about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and Midnight? What about those? I don't know. Can someone do me a favor, and can someone look up a guide for this game and see what like the vanilla monsters are? I'm still paranoid that I'm not actually playing the mod. And then I'm not like, and then I'm just playing vanilla. I don't remember what monsters Tristan usually has, and if these are the same, and what Joey usually has, I want to know what the, I want to know if I did this right. So, if someone could go look up what their monsters are, you can just tell me what they are, and I'll be able to tell you if I actually did do the ROM correctly. But I'm like a little afraid now because I've talked about it a lot, and I feel like if I fucked that up, then I'm gonna look like a fool. And I don't want to look like a fool. Cool. I really shouldn't move too far, because I feel like if one of my pieces, if like one route, if he beats me, then they're just gonna like go for my pawn. Okay, he's running back. According to the guide I'm looking at, Joey only uses fire monsters, so I'm guessing you're good. That works. Ah, taking plant damage also. I shaved right before the stream started today, and spore damage. All pieces except for wood pieces receive damage. Fuck.
I take damage there.
All right.
He baited me. I think I am just gonna try and push through though. I mean, actually, what are the stats of his monsters? I think I could probably beat them, especially Fire Reaper. It's just gonna be a very big pain in the ass to get there. Like I have to move like this, so Baby Dragon has to take it more hits, but I think it's this whole area because we're right next to the big plant, the Rafflesia or whatever the fuck this thing is. Maybe just back up. Actually, I don't think it's possible to get from one side of the map to the other without taking some damage, because there's either you take it from this side where it's wood or you take it from this side where it's electric. So maybe I'll just try and bait them all over here. Tristan's normally 2 Petite Moth, 1 Scorpion, 1 Thunder Kid. Swap to Moth for the Cockroach. That makes sense. Okay, so I am in the... I have done it successfully. Although his monsters are wood monsters, so they're not going to take damage there. Oh, what's he doing? What's he up to? It would be funny if I lost this. It's not off the table. Let me double check what your attacks are. So you move too, but you only attack diagonally, so you can't... I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't really move on the sides here. So I don't think you can attack me. You are probably going to go here. Because I think you have 3 movement. No, you have 2. Okay, so he can't move from there. He trapped himself for some reason, but he also attacks diagonally. So I think if I can get into position, I should be able to attack both of them. But we'll see. And then we're just gonna wait here. We're gonna wait for, let me switch positions for baby dragon though. I'm gonna wait for them to get into the line of fire. And then just kind of launch pot shots at them with Fire Reaper. Okay, they have basic movement. Oh. Thunder Kid's like... He's like going over to this side of the field. That's kind of an interesting choice. I don't think you can really do anything there either. I don't really know what your plan is. I guess maybe if he moves here, he can like cut through this way. So I should kind of be ready for him to cut through that way. But that's about all I have to do. And then there's no reason for me to move at all here. So Steel Scorpion will get a return attack on me. No, he won't. I'm kidding.
Time out. Time
Oh,
out.
hold on, guys. We gotta stop the stream. Tristan said timeout. Can you imagine? Chat, how are we feeling about battle animations? On or off for now? I think it makes sense to keep them on in the beginning because, you know, it's not as interesting, or it's whatever. And then I think it makes sense to show them at least once for every new monster, but I feel like as we get deeper into the game, I kind of want to turn them off eventually just because it takes a while. On for now? Okay.
With that guy gone, things only look downhill from here.
So you can't move... this isn't like Final Fantasy Tactics rules where you can attack and move each turn regardless of what order you do them in. I think you can only move, but once you attack, your turn is over. So just something to keep in mind. I'm going to try and just like go for his pawn now. Since his 3 units over here are pretty distracted. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to do. What an idiot. That dude's so dead. He doesn't even know. So he can only attack diagonally. Alright, I'm not going to kill it, but we do get to see Baby Dragon attack, which is always fun. Let's go. So, I'm kind of torn here.
Oh, come on, take it easy.
Nice wind attack for Baby Dragon. Yeah, exactly. I guess, do I take the damage? Yeah, I'll take the damage and just get the kill on Kamini Mizaru, whatever the fuck it's called. Kaminari Kozo. I always forget its name. I like the slow turn between the pawns. Fire Reaper is my favorite of the sub-1000 attack skeleton monsters because there's so many. I do think I like him better than Skull Spectre and better than Zombie Warrior, who is 1200 attack points, but still, you get what I mean. I think the XP does start scaling too.
Take it easy. Do you not understand?
I think you get more if the monsters are a little bit have like a bit more stats. All right, I'm very stuck here. I'm gonna very slowly move up here because I have to diagonal back and forth a couple times because this is a corridor. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna take damage from the Fire Reaper.
I'm not too sure, but it looks like I'm losing.
What was the giveaway? That I destroyed 2 of your monsters and you haven't destroyed any of mine? Did that give it away, Tristan? I'm like kind of thinking I might just be risky with Fire Reaper.
Victory.
I might just go for the attack because I can. Despite the fact that I'm going to take damage if I do. I can't believe it's not dead from that. That's crazy. We'll do it though. I think their only monster left is going to be Cockroach Knight. And he's going to kind of keep running away or chilling in the background. So, we'll see. I think it's because we're on a wood field, so Petite Moth is a little bit stronger. I do think Petite Moth is the one that... I don't remember if Petite Moth is the one that evolves into Great Moth. Is it? I think if I remember correctly, Petite Moth to Larva Moth to Great Moth to Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, I think is how it goes. But I'm not sure. Fucking here we go. Okay, I can move up a little bit more. I'm slowly making progress. I can stand in this box. Oh, he realized it. I do think that if a monster destroys the... I think if a monster destroys the pawn, like the symbol or whatever it's called, then I think you get extra XP from it. So it might be worth going for that. Because I think it'll be more than if I kill Cockroach Knight. The downside will be that if I don't kill Cockroach Knight, then I won't be able to obtain him. But I also don't think I care about getting Cockroach Knight. Well, tomorrow is definitely the end of the birthday stream. Any big plans for it? The birthday stream is not over till it's over. So no. I'll believe it when I see it. So it's just going to keep continuing as normal. I would be a right fool to think that I could honestly celebrate the end of the stream until it's actually over. And I'm too pragmatic. Oh, I want to move Baby Dragon up to attack. But I guess I'll just let... No, because I feel like Fire Reaper's getting close to dying. But I also don't think Cockroach Knight can hit me from here. Okay, so Cockroach Knight can't hit anyone from there. And the only way he's going to move is he'll move there. So he's not really a threat. But I will move backwards. Just to, like, give myself some breathing room. Even though I'm still going to take damage. We haven't seen the arena change at all here yet. I don't know if, like, the plant does anything. Or if the electricity goes away or something. Because I am winning a little faster than I think the game usually plans for. But we'll see. Nice. I guess I could just throw Baby Dragon up here, but then there's no reason to. It just puts him out in the open. And then I have already moved you. Okay. That symbol's going to keep trying to run away in the corner, and it is not going to... It's not safe. I'm going for it. I guess it must have realized that that it's in danger. So it's starting to move Cockroach Knight back. It will not help. I'm coming for that, I'm coming for your pawn over there. I don't remember what its attack range is. It might actually be able to attack me this turn. No, its attack is only 1. Okay. I will continue to evade it for at least one more turn. I am going to move you so you don't die. I think that's a strong first step here. Maybe I will move Baby Dragon up here. No, because it needs to be, like, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take like 4 or 5 turns to get out of the gas. It's just not worth it. Cockroach Knight will be long gone by then. I don't really like this map that much. I feel like it's a little too restrictive. It basically only works if you have monsters that can move straight, and even then it doesn't really move that well. So it's kind of a bummer here. All right, I'm getting way the fuck away from Cockroach Knight. Soon, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna destroy its pawn just because I can. So do you guys think this or Destiny Board Traveler are the better games? Which do you think was more fun? Probably Destiny Board, right? If I had to wager a guess. Oh, I wonder. Alright, first attack on the pawn. So we do 150 damage, so it's going to take 2 attacks to kill it. I will say, having your movement and your attack be different, like having one be diagonal and one be like traditional, is interesting because it does kind of give you a lot more options, but it can be annoying to set things up too. Like there's no way for this, there's no place for the symbol to go to like get away from my attacks at this point, but I don't know. They're more tricky. I do kind of appreciate the more traditional ones that are like, oh, attack diagonal and move diagonal, or move move in the cardinal directions or attack there, but like you get used to it. It's not too bad. This is one thing that I think sets this game apart from things like Fire Emblem and like Final Fantasy Tactics, where are the movements. Like the movements are so fucking weird in this game sometimes that I think it does a good job of kind of separating itself. I also love a good game where you can just like attack the player character and win that way instead of having to destroy all monsters. Also, we just locked it in the corner, so even if I didn't kill it this turn, it wouldn't be able to escape.
This will finish you.
Let's go! Trying to imagine FE, but the horses could only zigzag. Wouldn't that be funny? I wonder if there's a mod to make them do that. Probably not. Although there are a lot of Fire Emblem mods, aren't there? Have you ever played chess? Maybe you're the only one who thinks the movement is weird? I mean, it's pretty clear that they based this game off chess. The difference is that instead of what? How many pieces are in chess? 8? Rook, bishop, knight, queen, king, pawn. There's 6 types? How many types are in chess? 6 types? 7 types? I don't know chess that well. But there's 6 different movement types in chess, and then there's like, what, 100 in this game? So it's a little different, is what I meant. It's more of like you don't quite know how every monster is going to move until you see him for the first time.
Keep it up, Yugi. I'm counting on you to win it all.
Thank you, Tristan.
So basically this game's better than chess. Confirmed. I think Gear Golem is going to level up twice. Yeah, so as you see here, like its attack is going up, its symbol AE rate is going up. I don't know what that means. Map AE rate. I think that's how much it's affected by bonuses, is what that might mean, but I'm not sure. I think it is going to level up again from the bonus. We earned another 231 points. Nice. We got 17 clear XP. So yeah, it's going to level up Gear Golem again. It's always, I think it's always just to 100, yeah. So that's pretty easy. Its attack went up even further, and so did its other stats. Everything else stayed the same, which is a little interesting. And I can choose of these 3 monsters. So I already have 2 Thunder Kids, so I might as well grab these 2. Do you want to do a level up? Would you ever say no? I was just thinking that. I don't know why you would say no. Maybe it's because, like, I think sometimes when your stats go up, it can also increase the cost. So, like, it might take more to, like, hatch the capsule from its egg, and it might take more to, like, summon it, or it might cost more to play it. So it might, like, if you're like, oh, I'm pretty tight as it is, like, I might not want to like mess with my deck balance that way. You can maybe choose not to level up, but like I don't know why you would want to. I feel like at that point you just adjust around it. Under, are you getting upset that I'm not falling for your tricks, by the way? That I know that the birthday stream isn't about to end? Are you getting upset that you can't pull the wool over my eyes anymore? Next match is the Voltage Cage. Interesting. Against Duke Devlin. Important to defend your symbol dutifully on the small map. That's fine. Oh, it is a smaller map. Look at that. I want to see if they changed the shop yet. I can't remember what determines what the shop changes. Is it literally just as simple as like it changes every time you move up a a new stage. Like every time you beat 5 opponents. I remember so much about this game and also forget so much about this game. Yeah, these look like the same monsters. I don't think they add anything. Yeah. Not sounding real where this shit's happening and I have to help pay for a hospital fee. That's fair. Then I guess maybe the stream really is ending soon. So since your Thunder, is it safe to assume Twin-Headed is the GOAT in this still? I don't know if Twin-Headed is in this game. But yeah, I mean, Thunder monsters would be the ones to go for. But also, not really. Your pawn attribute isn't that important, in my opinion. Like, you can play whatever monsters you want. It's just that you'll have a bonus if you play with certain monsters, but it's not enough to, like, change your deck. Like, I'm still going to want to use Blue Eyes and Dark Magician and stuff just because their power offsets anything else. Let me quickly look up this game again to remember how to unlock things. I assume that this part of the game is still the same. Like, I assume that the unlocks are still the same. Oh yeah, so I think Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon is in this game. To get Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, you need 2 Thunder Dragons at level 4. And then they can combine. Thousand Dragon is Time Wizard level 3 and Baby Dragon level 5. I already went over Exodia. Rabid Horseman is Battle Ox and Mystic Horseman, both level 3. Millennium Golem is Destroyer Golem and the Statue of Easter Island. The Moe statues are level 5. Metal Zoa is Zoa level 2 and Steel Scorpion level 3. So it might be worth it to level up Steel Scorpion right now. Metal Dragon is Lesser Dragon level 3 and Steel Ogre Grotto number 1. Quaggar Hercules is Hercules Beetle and Kuwagata Alpha level 3. Kaminari Attack is Mega Thunderball level 5 and Ocubeam level 5. Isn't Kaminari Attack like a mage with like casting lightning? Why is a weird one-eyed like flying monster and a thunder mine that's weird. Harpy Lady Sisters is 3 Harpy Ladies level 2. Gate Guardian is level 3 for the 3 pieces. Gaia the Dragon Champion is both of those level 3. Flying Penguin is Penguin Soldier and Penguin Knight level 2. That's a funny one. Flame Swordsman is his normal fusion, but both of them have to be level 4. Dark Fire Dragon is Firegrass and Petite Dragon level 5. That's actually canon. That's his actual fusion too. Cybersaurus is Blast Juggler and Twin-Headed King Rex level 5 and 4 respectively. Blue Eyes Ultimate is 3 Blue Eyes level 2. And then there's some other unlockables. Oh, here we go. So, you can unlock Exodia, the Forbidden One, if you have in your deck all other 4 pieces of Exodia. You can unlock Celtic Guardian if you surrender 20 times in Area 3 or 4. Firewing Pegasus for clearing Area 1 and 2 without losing a duel. Blue Eyes for having 2... If you have 2 Blue Eyes in your capsule deck, you automatically unlock a 3rd. So I assume that's if you beat Kaiba and you take 2 of his Blue Eyes. That's how you unlock the 3rd. Sinister Serpent is to have 50 water monsters in total. Why would I want Sinister Serpent? A monster with 300 attack and 200 defense. Why is that a 50 water monster unlockable? Crow Goblin, after Area 1, have less than 10 wind monsters. A Dungeon Worm, obtain every other wood monster. Again, like why? Dungeon Worm's not that good. And finally... oh yeah, if you beat... This is one of those games where if you beat the game, you randomly get like a good monster. So you can randomly get Fortress Whale, Gilted the D-Knight, Harpy Lady, Javelin Beetle, Red Eyes, Rigorous Lever, Songa, or Super War Lion. Randomly one of those is given to you if you beat the game. Oh, you get 2 capsules when you beat the game. And it's based on your symbol. So... There's something weird with that. There are some... This is going to be the final thing I explore. There are some evolutions in this game as well. So, I'll go over... I'm not going to read off all of these, just a couple of them. Great Moth is Larva Moth, which is level 3 and on a 30 wood tile. Larva Moth is Petite Moth, level 3 on a 30 wood tile. And then Perfect Ultimate Great Moth is Great Moth level 4 on 40 wood. So yeah, it goes Petite Moth, Larva Moth, Great Moth, Perfect Ultimate Great Moth, and it's a lot of grinding to get it. I think if I remember correctly, the way to grind in this game is that you want to copy your memory card and you just like fight yourself because you can just do two. You can control both players and just like force the other person to lose. I think that's the meta for leveling up monsters in this game. But because you can re-challenge opponents in this, I don't know if that's like an easier way to do it. Maybe Dungeon Warden has like broken movement, maybe, and then I assume he gets Sangha then, yeah. But yeah, so that's the Great Moth evolution. You can also get Magician of Black Chaos if you get Dark Magician level 4 plus 40 Dark. You can get Manga Re-Ran if you get Re-Ran to level 2. Penguin Knight is Penguin Soldier level 3 plus 40 Water. So that means Flying Penguin is 2 Penguin Soldiers. You can get Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, which is Red Eyes level 4 on a 40 Dark tile. There's a couple other weird ones in here, like Tripwire Beast, Trent, Shining Friendship, all just being like other smaller monsters. Hunter Spider, High Tide Gyojin. Yeah, there's a lot of weird ones. The only like ones of note are the moths, Manga Re-Ran, and Magician of Black Chaos, and then Red Eyes Metal Dragon. And I think that's it. I think that's all the cool unlockables. So yeah, I think I definitely plan to play this game again. I think I'm going to end this stream a little bit because my girlfriend is coming over today, and I'd like to spend some time with her. But yeah, hey, don't forget to like the video. I do plan to do more of this. It's been a lot of fun. And let's try and beat the game. I don't know the exact changes from the mod. Like, again, I'll link it in the description. But I think they tried to keep a lot of the changes secret so that you kind of discover them on your own. So I assume they're either easier to get or maybe not as like intensive. I don't really know. But yeah, it'll be a fun time. Let me see. Release 1 launch. Let me see if there's any like... Yeah, they basically just have the YouTube video that explains it. But they don't have a lot of... They don't have like a change list anywhere. There might be one in the mod folder, actually, now that I think about it. But we'll figure it out together. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye-bye. Alright, that was the end of them chat. Yeah, but don't forget to like the stream, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. And yeah, it'll be fun to play this again. So, bye everyone. Have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.